Welcome everybody. This is Pathfinder 2e, 2nd edition. We are playing the campaign that is completely homebrew. It is called Crestland. And I changed the name from Crestfair to Crestland because Crestfair, it's really stupid if my name is Willfair and the campaign's name is Crestfair. So it's really dumb if I do that. So the land is called Crestland now. So, yeah, that's just a minor change and that's fine. Okay. Perfect. So let me just go ahead and do the opening speech stuff. Okay, so let me drink some water first. Raise the tension a little bit. This is also really long too, so I'm gonna have to.
Everyone do their vocal warm-up, shitty.
Okay, so this is the opening. In the world of Crestfair, there are 3 major powers and 6 minor lands. It is currently the year 1239 of the Tylon era, or 1239 TE. The once great Tylon Empire is now a shadow of its former self, existing only as the world's ruler in name only. The warlike Steel Kingdom has become prominent almost a century ago, with its establishment beginning as an occupation of Tylon's second largest city, Lon Tai, now known as Mithril, and its infamous 100-Year War, annexing half of the Tylon Empire. The mercantile Falumon Sultancy is the world's economic center, with all coin being minted in its borders. These 3 powers vie for control to be the world's ruler, and establish their era to be the next, at least until 10 years ago. A new power, known as the Brotherhood, emerged from the isolated lands of Cyrong. They ended the Steel Kingdom's 100-Year War, halting the Steel Kingdom's conquest, and saving Tylon from sure destruction. With Cyrong becoming a heavy cloud over much of the political climate, a new storm instead brewed over the world. Borgbal, a once uncivilized landscape, became the hottest topic in Crestland. The Brotherhood of Cyrong seemed to have a vested interest in its mysteries, while the Steel Emperor, the leader of the Steel Empire, his reason for his supposed immortality was revealed to have originated from there. The new Prince of Lyroleth found his infinite supply of wealth within its borders, and the sightings of the once extinct dragons were reported for the first time in centuries. And most importantly, the last living god, the one that walks among us, went missing in Borgbal. Now, the world has begun to organize and fund expeditions into the lands, with guilds and parties establishing what they call companies. Groups of adventurers who are brought together to exclusively venture into Borgbal and its surroundings. Let me go ahead and switch this. I'm going to activate this guy. So, all of you are in the frontier city of Mystere, a bustling city located just a week's travel from the south border of Borgbal. You are all here for different reasons. Some of you may make your living here, some are just passing through, while others have been drawn to this place for reasons you do not even know yourself. But you have all come here seemingly by fate, and destiny seems to be calling for you. Baltoe. You have been hired by a company called Angel Feather to guide a group of adventurers to South Camp, a small outpost in Borgbal. While you were hired, it was through your intermediary, Tiver, your Shuni friend and blacksmith. She explained that the job paid much more than usual, but she also explained that she had to lie and say that you've entered Borgbal itself, although you've only skirted its border at most. But on the bright side, you're only an assistant guide, and are there just to make sure there are no stragglers who get lost. Should be easy enough. Geralt. You had just meant to pass by. Although Borgbal is of interest to you, everything in life is quite interesting already. In fact, you are heading to the most interesting place in the world, the Grand Archive in Thomarin, the largest library in the world. But you can't get that picture out of your head. That picture that you saw, the one on the bulletin board, triggered something in you. Something that is now gone, taken from you in Sarong. It had not been a big deal before, but now you know. Something important lies in Borgbal, a place near and dear to your metal heart. A place with secrets that no man should have. And it is in danger. Herald, you have finally made your way from that vast desert, that open sky, that rocky trail, and those endless nights. It had taken you the better part of a year to get to this place, but you're finally here. It's a damn shame you couldn't just enter Borgbal on your own, having to be affiliated with a... what do they call it? A compass? A piano? A corn pie? Whatever. You found one in the biggest city you could find near the border, one that accepted even you into its ranks. And finally, you can find the source of this feeling that you have. This excruciating, wonderful, dreaded feeling. Mike, the world has not been kind. When you left your island, you did not expect the world to be so forthright in its decisions. But you have persevered. Your mentor Ioki has sent you on your final mission as apprentice to sell his finest works, and you will do so, if not to repay the dwarf for taking you in. However, those 2 items, the ones that they took, are irreplaceable, and that young lord acts the same as the last one you met. Spoiled, entitled, unworthy. He took those things, and now you must retrieve them. Even off of his corpse, if need be. You're all on the outside of the border city of Mystere. It is currently the 40th day of spring, and the winds from the grasslands bring the scent of wheat and some ocean. All of you find yourselves lined up in a long queue of people, much more than you were expecting. The many wagons fly the angel's feather banner, and they seem to just flap around in the breeze, although you can tell that much of its worn stitching reveals quite a bit of use. And while all of you are waiting for your assignments, I need everybody to roll me a d20. So, as all you please, roll me a d20.
Go. First roll.
That is a 9, an 11, and that 1. And Mike, I need you to roll a d20. You can go ahead and roll in the chat box by typing /r space 1d20.
I can't believe it.
It's a 7. Okay.
Oh my god.
Alrighty. So, as Herald gets to the front of the line. Herald, you make your way to the front of the line, and waiting for your assignment to one of the many groups in the company, you see a red-haired youth sitting at a table, freckled and pale, with a slight drop of snot going down his lip. As the music lessens. So, you see this red-haired youth just sitting there, and looks to be around probably about 15, maybe 16 years old. And he is quite young, as he looks at you up and down, Herald. And you just kind of walk over towards where the desk is. And you've been watching people go up to this desk, and he points somewhere, and they go off walking to one of the banners, one of the 10 of them. So, Herald. Huh? He looks at the list and kind of finds your name. He also looks where you are, and he kind of sees your name tag on your left breastplate. Where'd they hire you from? Where'd they hire you from?
I came from the desert.
The desert, huh? I mean, you're a fighter? Or are you more of one of those wishy-washy types?
Wait, what?
Okay, I was like, that wasn't just me, right?
Does that, coming from the desert, does that make you a fighter? Or are you one of those wishy-washy types? You know, the kinds that sit in the back and just shoot things?
I do any job as long as it pays well.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and note you down as a fighter then. Is that okay?
That works.
Perfect. So you'll be front line in the fighters. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, I'll put you in the second group. And as he's kind of talking through his small little mumbling to himself, you see a larger man, big and gruff, and in what seems to be pale blue armor, kind of comes over towards the red-haired youth. And the red-haired youth just kind of stops writing down. He puts his clipboard down. He kind of whispers something to the big man. What do you need?
We need some men in the front. And a couple of people over there. Looks like the scouting crew is going to be sent first.
And you just kind of watch this happen, Herald, as he's just kind of talking like, alright, any special things?
Nope, we just need some fodder for the front.
Alright. And then you see the red-haired youth kind of look up at you again, Herald, and you see him looking at him. He crosses your name off where he was off the list. And he says, alright, and he stands up and he just kind of looks behind you. Herald, you, as he points at you, Mike, and then you, and he points at you, Geralt. And, oh, those two over there. And as he looks, Baltoe, is Shirama currently summoned right now?
No, Shama's not summoned in cities.
Okay. And you, the small dog, should be a good nose sniffer for the front. As you just kind of see this red-haired youth just kind of point at the four of you. He says, go with this man. He will get your assigned duties set up, alright? And you see the big man in blue just kind of look over towards all the four of you. He just kind of looks all of you up and down. And he just scoffs a little bit. As he goes over and he just starts walking to the front of the group. Or rather the large company. After a couple of seconds, when none of you follow, he kind of turns around and he just kind of says, come on then! We gotta go! And the four of you are standing there, next to each other, seemingly randomly chosen for another task. What all of you do?
I'm pretty attuned to my surroundings, right? Like,
Of course.
We're in Mystere, right?
Yes, you're on the outside of
Okay.
Mystere, just on the very outside of it.
Oh, just on the outside. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
I'll
Yeah.
just I'll follow suit with my snip. I just smell around and make sure it's okay. Nothing funny is going on, but yeah.
Sure. Roll me a perception check, and then go ahead. Go up.
I've never, while Grant's like doing this, I'd never seen a dog before, a dog person. So I go pet him. Geralt goes pet him, and then he's like, wow, I've never seen a corgi dog person.
I put my hand up to stop his hand. I grab his hand and I go, "Whoa, buddy! What do you think you're doing?"
Hi, the name's Geralt. I've never seen a dog person.
I'm not a dog person, okay? I am a very proficient, very awesome race called a Shuni.
Shuni. I pull out my book, my journal, and I write it down. A Shuni, huh? Okay. And then, yeah. Did you need help looking for anything? I saw you ready to sniff.
You already sniffed.
Uh,
Roll me
I
perception.
already sniffed.
You already sniffed.
How do I roll perception? I'm
So
trying.
you go on the left side. You press the die next to perception on your character. sheet.
Oh, okay. Perception's not in my.
No, it's not on your
proficiency.
skill proficiencies because you have perception a lot. 24. You smell a lot of bad smells. A lot of the people in the line were not bathed very well at all. You smell what seems to be a couple of day-old undergarments coming from all around. The smell of sweat and beads of a little bit of blood you can kind of smell too. But specifically from the people around you, a lot of sweat and grime. And somehow you also smell the scent of desperation in the air.
Desperation.
It's
Okay.
a slightly cheesy smell.
You shouldn't pet a Shuni, by the way. You gotta ask him if you want to pet him first, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
It's okay. The name's Baltoe. And I do a little bow. Pleasure to meet you. I am the finest tracker in Mystia.
Oh, really? Nice.
And your name? I've never seen in. What are you? A box of scraps?
Oh, I'm not. I'm actually not really too sure. My name is Geralt, and I'm made out of metal compared to everyone else.
Hmm.
I just show him my arms, show him my metal
You
arms.
smell like iron, copper, and some oil that needs to be lubed up. Okay.
That's a good one. And then I reach into my pocket, and then my bag, and I give him one of my books that I've been writing. Here you go. This is one of the books I've been writing. It's Makeout Tactics. Here. Take it. Bestseller in Steel.
Make out tactics? What is a make out tactic?
You pick up he hands you a small, looks to be, it's not even a full-size book. It's like a small, almost like a little novella. Tiny red cover, and on the front it says Makeout Tactics.
Make out tactic. Maybe it's to observe the nature. All right, I'll put it away for now. And how about these two over here?
You see
They've got
Herald,
some-
Herald and Mike, you guys, oh, by the way, I'm assuming you guys are walking and talking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm assuming you guys are walking and talking, and if not, if you guys stop to talk, he's going to come over and push you guys along.
I don't. Oh wait, what? Did I meet Wong or not Wong?
No,
No,
no, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna walk up to.
Yeah, of course, yeah. They you see, that's all I was gonna ask. Mike and Harold, what are you guys doing?
Oh, I walk up to Mike and I say, "Hello there. Seems like we're in the same party. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Herald."
Army? What army?
What?
He said party.
Party. Oh, yes. Seems like we are. Nice to meet you.
do you not have a name?
Oh, my name is Mike Hawk.
What? What?
Yes, sir, Mike Hawk.
Ah, interesting. Why don't you introduce yourself to the other two over there? Let's see.
As you see
Yeah,
a
man.
small dog walk up to the two of you, as he just kind of sniffs at both of you.
What does Herald smell like?
He actually smells much worse than the other people around you. You smelled that the other people that were in the line, they probably haven't bathed, probably maybe like in 4 or 5 days. This person smells like he has not bathed a single time in his life. Although, the major thing is that he smells a lot like nature, as if, it's as if he became it's almost as if he's a tree itself. Well, at least one that was planted with a lot of fertilizer.
You smell like a plant. And how about the other guy?
I passed gas.
Mike, you've been noticing that this dog has been smelling a lot of people, and you just kind of using your small backlog of gas, you pass a little bit. But as you kind of Baltoe, you smell it, and you can distinctly smell a small what is that? Butter? Cheese? It's not like the scent of desperation you smelled before. It is actual little butter and garlic.
No, I'm trying to smell what type of species are they?
Oh, they are both human. You can definitely smell the distinct smell that they are both human, except for Mike. Well, sorry, Harold is human, but Mike smells something else. But you're not quite sure. It's a new smell.
Okay. Sorry, you non-furry people all look alike to me, but I'm able to distinguish you guys by your smells. Oh, my name is Baltoe, by the way. Finest tracker in Mystia. Nice to meet you.
You could call me Harold the Homeless. Pleasure to
Harold,
meet you.
Harold, don't be panicked.
Geralt
Don't panic,
is-
Harold.
While Geralt sees Balto sniffing Herald and Mike Hogg, he's kind of curious too. So he tries to go sniff them out too.
Yeah.
I didn't. I look at Geralt and I'm like, I wasn't aware robots had noses.
Oh
You
yeah, I
have-
got one right here, and then I show him my robot nose.
My
Does it-
question: can you smell with your robot nose?
I don't know. I don't know if I can.
I say it's your choice. Can you smell
What?
with your robot nose?
I think
So
I
you
guess I
find out
can.
now.
I can. I can.
You can. Okay. So you smell it. It is a little bit blunted though.
Can I do a perception roll to see if Geralt is made of like any sort of unique metal?
Sure. Roll me a perception roll.
Okay.
Could be perception or investigation, whichever one you want.
How do I?
Perception is on the very first page. It's not on the banner. It's actually on the banner itself, on the left side. There we go.
Is it like
You
that?
look, yeah, you look over, and just from a quick cursory glance, there are some things you don't actually recognize, although they may be just a different color of kinds of metal. But you do at least see a lot of pieces of interlocking iron, copper, bronze. It's a lot of different kinds of metal. It looks like Geralt. Just from a glance, you can tell that he's put together by different pieces of metal and kinds. So you're not quite sure exactly which ones are, different. It's very difficult to tell because it also seems like Geralt has a bit of a fashion sense, and he's actually colored a lot of his metal the same.
Oh, okay.
a lot of his metal is actually it matches his cloak and his eyes somehow.
What a strange little creature you are, Geralt. Pleasure to meet you.
And then as he says that, I give him the wink because I think he's flirting at me.
I slowly retreat behind the dog.
Yeah, you just kind of you see the robot give you a very suggestive wink, as much as suggestive a robot can be. And Herald, you're not oblivious to social cues. You understand how things work. You just kind of back her up and just kind of go behind the dog. And as this is happening, Mike, what are you doing?
I'm just watching, man. Here's a
Yeah,
strange,
you just
strange crowd.
yeah, you're just chilling, watching. You're like,
How tall is everyone, Will?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. I want everyone to explain like their heights and maybe a basic description of what their
Okay.
character looks like.
Well, if you want to pull up my picture, I'll try to describe it to them.
Sure. I'll go ahead and pull it up right now. Okay. We'll have Geralt go first. So go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, my character is you can tell he's a robot. He's wearing a blue robe. Seems like he's probably a mage. You probably can tell he's a mage. He's skinny, scrawny. He's probably like 5'8", regular human size. I don't know what the average height is in this continent in
Wait,
Crestland.
are you guys seeing a picture? I don't see a picture.
I just put it up. You can just go to his actual character sheet,
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah, that's simple.
And then yeah, he's like average steel height or crystalline human height.
Yeah, average Crestland human height is about 5'10". So.
Yeah, I'm average height. My name is Harold. I dress like ass, but I smell like grass. Pleasure to meet you guys.
And one thing you know about Geralt, you guys can already tell already that he's not the wisest. He doesn't have a lot of points into wisdom. So
Okay, so that's Geralt, and then Herald just threw himself in there real quick. We'll have Baltoe go last. Mike, can you describe your character, please?
About like 5'7", pale. About it.
Yep, 5'7", about it.
Long hair.
Mhm.
Just like my character.
Sounds good. Okay, and then Baltoe.
You guys have average heights. I am actually pretty small. I'm around 4'8", not too tall. Kind of a short person. I have fur all over me, but I am dressed I am dressed just like a regular person, so I don't look like just a dog. Okay, I'm just throwing. I'm standing on 2 feet. I'm not on 4 legs. Okay, but I do have a distinct feature of I do look like a
Wow.
dog. All right, and I'm a shuni. So
Okay.
there's actually multiple. I'll explain to you guys if you guys ask.
Yeah. Alright, perfect. And who I'm showing the artwork right now. Who is that dog in the background? Is it when you awaken to your true form? Or who is that dog?
I haven't introduced. I won't introduce him to you guys yet, but
Okay.
this is my Eidolon. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah,
Eidolon.
Eidolon. Yeah, Eidolon.
My summon. You guys will get to meet him later. Probably during an encounter or something, or even when the adventure starts. He is he's just a what is it? Yeah, he's a summon pretty much, right? So
Perfect. Okay. As you guys are walking along, you go to what seems to be the front of the large company. And as you kind of go into the very front of it, you see that this group that you're being led to by the very big, burly blue armored man is like really far away from the other ones. Like it's almost as if it's its own thing. And you see this, you still see the banner, but you notice that the banner of the angel feather is actually almost half cut off. And it looks like it's almost like flapping in the wind. The little knitted part of the angel feather, the actual feather of the logo, is actually coming off a little bit. And as you guys are making your way over there to the front of the line, you see the blue armored man kind of walk up to what looks to be a larger, not larger, but a person that seems to be an authority. This person is wearing looks to be studded leather, and he has really his arms almost like tree trunks. And he just kind of looks over, he nods, and you see the blue armored man just kind of speak to him a little bit, and just kind of points to all of you. And then he just kind of goes over and he starts doing something else. While the big man, what looks to be big, well, probably around 40 to 50 years old, he has a beard, and he looks to be almost, you can kind of see that there's kind of age lines on him. As, let me see if I can show this to you guys. Okay. So, you see the man. This is what he looks like, by the way.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's huge. I know. I didn't realize it'd be this big.
that scared me, dude. Oh, fuck.
I didn't realize the arm would
Damn,
be
boy.
that big, bro. Anyways, you see him kind of walk over. He's kind of walking over towards him. He just kind of says, "Oi, you maggots! Come and line up in front of me!" As he kind of yells at the four of you. And you kind of see that as he yells at the four of you, you see what looks to be a scrawny younger man kind of almost walking like near the front where you guys are too. He kind of goes over and he kind of begins to start the line. He puts his salute up. As you see another young man in line. As, yeah, you're being yelled at to line up.
And as he says, I'm a maggot. I'm not a maggot. I'm a robot. That's what I tell him.
Oh my god.
I don't
think
care
I don't think
what
he
you
meant
are.
it
I don't-
literally.
I don't care what you are. Come and line up in front of me so I get a look at you.
Okay. As I hurry over there.
I'm assuming everyone goes to line up.
Yeah.
Is there an order we line up, or
No, nothing specific. You guys just kind of line up a little bit. Just a little bit, almost straight, but a little bit straight. And he just kind of looks over and he watches all of you until you guys line up completely straight. And there's a group in front of you with all of you.
Since I'm the
There's a-
shortest, I just run to I go to the front because I can't see.
Yeah, I stay in the back.
Perfect. So, as you guys begin to line up, it almost looks like a little, almost looks like a little bell curve as you guys are lined up. And you see the other individual, this scrawnier young man. There's a little bit of curly hair and what looks to be almost very defined cheekbones. As you see that there on his back and on his shoulder, not his back, on his bag, there is a small sigil of a scale, a merchant scale on the back of it. And you kind of look at him. He seems to be part of the four, or at least part of this group along with the four of you. Must have been pulled from some other company or something. He looks like this, don't be scared.
Uh-huh.
He looks like that. So, as you guys are kind of walking and just like, as you guys are in line, You just see the bigger man, just with tree trunks of arms. He kind of looks over towards all of you and says, all right. He looks at you up and down, Baltoe. He just kind of clicks his tongue. He looks next. Yeah, most likely it's going to be Geralt. He looks at you up and down. He just kind of almost has a quizzical face. And then next, he looks at Herald. And Herald, he just kind of nods a little bit. And he sees Mike. And he just kind of almost sighs. And he looks over at the other person as well. The person looks to be about probably like maybe just turned 20. He's quite young. And he just kind of looks over and he just... we've got one good one and a few useless ones. As you see him just kind of talking back to what looks to be an elf in green leathers. And you see that elf in green leathers just kind of writing down a couple of things and he just kind of nods and says, what should we do with all of them? Should we assign them? Well, we gotta ask, don't we? What they can do? Right. The bigger man just kind of walks up to you first. He walks up to you first, Herald, and he says, what can you do? Can you fight like a man in the front? Or are you a spellcaster? Or are you even a ranger, maybe? Good at tracking?
I am a spellcaster,
Shit.
but
Alright, you're a spellcaster. Have you fought on the front lines? Can you hold a spear?
can I hold a spell? But I can hold my spell book.
Let me rephrase that. Can you wield a spear? I know you can hold it.
I cannot.
Alright, one useless one, go over there. And he kind of points you to a rock. And he says, go over there. And he goes to the next one. You! And he looks at you, Herald. No, sorry, Herald. Geralt. And he kind of looks at you and says, I've never seen one of your kind before. Where's your master? Is that what your master over there? He kind of points towards Herald.
I don't have no masters. What are you talking about? But if
What,
you're
you're-
wondering what I can do, let's see, pull up my character.
You got no master? What,
No
you
master.
a frontline? Are you a frontline bot that's gone rogue or something?
No, of course not. I'm here just
Alright.
wandering about.
Perfect. So you're a frontline bot then. So you don't cast none of those sissy spells, right?
No. I cast spells.
Alright,
Is
go
this
to the
from
go
my-
where he's going. Go over there.
No.
Kind of points you. You point to the same place where.
I'm
where
stuck.
he points to the same place where Herald is. Like, go over there. You're not a frontline bot. Go over there. All right. He walks up to you, Mike, and he just kind of. All right. Now tell me. You cast spells?
No, I make potions.
But you use magic to make those potions, don't you?
I mean, like, you can call it magic, I guess. It's more like chemistry.
Let me ask you this, boy. You ever been stabbed before? Right in the chest?
No, I haven't, but I have seen war.
You've seen war. Were you fighting at the front or were you hiding in the back?
I'm more of a backline support.
All right, go over there with that group over there. He kind of points to the same group as well.
God damn. Oh,
And he looks towards
No.
the boy, and he looks towards Baltoe, and he walks over to the boy first. He walks over and he says, "What can you do, son?" Well, as you can tell, I am a cleric of Pharasma, and all right, go to the group over there. And he kind of points the small boy over towards that group over there. And he walks over towards Baltoe, and he's just kind of, all right, dog. I've seen your kind around here. You dependable tracker? Dependable hunter?
I am both a dependable tracker and a dependable hunter.
Perfect.
Let me show you. I also have a companion with me. And then I focus and manifest my buddy Shirama.
You see almost a small burst of light as the light seems to almost shimmer as dust coalesces, as a bit of wind trickles, as you see a wolf appear out of thin air. And Shirama, how big is Shirama? Is he bigger than you?
Yeah, Shirama's around like I would say he's like around like five. He's pretty big. He's not much bigger than me. I'm like 4'8". He'll be like 5 foot, but he stands on all fours. So,
Okay. So
yeah.
he's bigger than you lengthwise, but not tall wise. Not horizontally.
No,
No.
not height wise.
No, no.
Okay.
I mean
he would be
lengthwise.
bigger.
Yeah.
He
He would
looks-
be bigger than you.
He looks
And then we stand in our pose and we go, and I go, yeah, we fight in tandem together.
he looks down.
Shirama's in front, and I fight with him.
He looks down at you and he says, "Just use magic to summon that beast."
I actually don't
Go
know
to
what
the-
it is. It just happens.
It looks- that. Well, I'll tell you something, you little shooty bastard. That looked like magic to me. Go to that group over there. But you're the leader, all right?
Okay.
Because you're a tracker and a hunter. You're gonna lead them, and you're gonna report to my second in command, all right? And he kind of points to the elf, and the elf kind of waves his hand. Go to the group over there. He'll
And-
give all 5 of you your instructions, all right?
Okay, sounds good.
It was nice knowing you, Balto.
As you see Balta walk up towards your group.
You
And-
walked to my group? Oh,
Yeah, he's going to
No,
your
Balta.
group.
Hey, I'm with you
He
guys.
was talking about you when he was talking about useless.
You see
Wait, who?
you see the big armed man kind of walk over towards what looks to be another group of armored men, and they seem to be mostly like fighters, like frontline people. And you notice that the whole group there, besides the one elf, there's about there's 5 of them there, including the elf. There's 3 fighters, what looks to be almost like a lizard man, and with a staff, and you see also what looks to be the elf, and he has a bow on his back. And you see them kind of talk to each other, and the elf with the bow on his back kind of comes over towards the rest of you. As he's coming over to the rest of you, are you guys discussing anything, or are you just kind of waiting?
I guess.
what's the first thing you guys want to do when you get there?
You see the boy that's with all of you, with the 4 of you, the one that was forgotten, kind of sitting in the back. He just kind of walks over towards it. Oh, I'm so excited! I've never been outside the monastery before. It's gonna be awesome. And he kind of walks over towards you, and it looks to be he has a little limp on one of his legs. He kind of looks over towards. He's like, "Oh, you're a Shuni? That's awesome! Oh, you? Oh, wait, you don't have a master? So you're an unbinded robot? That's so cool!" And he looks over towards you, and you're smelly! And he looks over towards the other person. "Oh, and you're some kind of elf. Interesting.
What?
I walk up to give the boy a sniff to see, to sniff his presence. Like, is it just human?
You smell mostly the sense of human, but you also smell it smells like bandages and stuff. You can also smell a distinct. You smelled it before. It is disinfecting fluid, and also you're not quite sure what this other smell is. Can you roll me a lore?
Yes. Would that be in proficiencies?
Maybe under what lore do you have? Because everyone gets 1 lore as a character.
Lore, is that on character sheet?
Proficiencies
On
on
features.
Oh, you didn't
First-
add your lore.
Just-
I'll say this. Roll me a crafting check. Bless you.
Oh my god, I'm not.
Okay, that is a 13 flat. It's a similar scent. You've smelled it before, but in the market somewhere near almost near the morgue. You've smelled the scent before, but it's whenever you walked into Mystere and near one of the crematoriums in the morgue where a lot of the funeral homes are. But you can't quite put your nose on it. but he smells like that.
I go, you smell a little funny, buddy, but the pleasure to meet you. My name is Baltoe, and you are?
He goes over and he kind of goes over to he kind of leans down towards your eye level and he says, "I am Vils," and he kind of gives you a big old hug. As he goes down to eye level,
Shunies don't like getting touched without permission, but I'll let it slide this time.
Yeah. He gives you a hug, and then one of his arms goes behind your ear, and you're gonna start scratching it.
I have an action for this.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Roll for initiative, boys.
As I see, Baltoe gets, he starts wagging his tail, and it seems like he likes it. So
Stop it!
I go down, and I scratch his other ear, and I tell the boy, Vil, nice to meet you. I'm Geralt.
Yeah, you see, Vil stop scratching. He stops scratching his hand on Baltoe, and he just kind of leans up and he says, "Nice to meet you, Geralt." And he kind of shakes your hand too. Yes. And after he shakes your hand, he just kind of goes over towards the other two. Vils, he goes up to you, Herald.
I ask him, or I tell him, "Pleasure to meet you. I'm Herald, the homeless. What's your story with your leg and your bandages?"
Oh, right. Hold on, let me just... And he kind of turns over towards Mike. "Nice to meet you." Goes over to shake your hand, Mike.
That was all mine. Shakes hand very firmly.
Of course. You notice that his handshake is a little bit flimsy. But as he kind of looks over towards Harold, well, my story is that when I was a young boy, I actually had my leg crushed by a wagon. And since then, I was on the track to become a soldier. But did not work out for me, so I went to the monastery, tried to find a new reason for life, and the god Pharasma has beckoned me into her... her embrace. And I am now a cleric of Pharasma. I'm sure you've heard of her. She is a god of death. But not the bad kind. I don't kill people. The good kind. I make sure that everyone dies happy, and make sure that peace is found. And you see
But what's with the bandages?
Oh, well, my main goal is to make sure people don't die.
Oh, I thought he was bandaging. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, he smelled some disinfectant on you.
Yeah, of course. You do notice that he does have bandages on his leg too. There are still bandages there as well. It's like, it just flares up. I just have a bit of a joint problem there. My ankles, although it healed, does not heal correctly, and my ankles usually get inflared walking a lot. Although I don't like carriages anymore or carts. Twist of fate. I have to ride on them for most of my life now. But all is good. No worries. In fact, I'm actually excited to go to Borgbal. Maybe I'll be able to find something to heal my leg. Or maybe some money, so I can heal it fully.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if I can heal his leg?
Sure.
Okay.
Your actual spell... Oh yeah, Arcana's fine.
Let's find it really quick. Where'd it go? Oh, okay, here it is.
Wait, what do you have for Arcana? I have +6.
I have plus.
It's not a. I think this is just something that Herald is doing on his own, just to wonder.
Yeah. How do I roll Arcana?
Roll the number. Yeah, like press the number.
Go to proficiencies and then click the actual plus.
Proficiencies?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, here it is.
Yep.
And then where's Arcana?
Under A for Arcana.
Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, I scrolled down, that's why.
22. You put it together that you've dabbled in magic for quite a bit now. And you know that wounds that can be healed are usually wounds that have happened very recently. And as you said before, this happened when he was a child. So, at worst, what you could do is break his leg and heal it again and see if you can heal it. But you
have a mace on.
but probably not a great thing to do.
Yeah, it's a waste of a
So
spell slot.
I noticed I noticed the smell of his leg too. So I walk up to him and I use my cantrip healing plaster and I spit it in a piece of dirt. And I go, yeah, save this for later. You can rub it on your leg. It'll make it feel better.
You give him some dirt, and he just kind of looks down at it, and he says, "Thank you. I appreciate it. What was your name? Baltoe, right?"
Yes, Baltoe, the
Alright,
finest tracker in Mystia.
He goes down to eye level again. Thank you, and he puts his hand over to his. He puts his hand over towards your head to scratch your ear again.
And I accept it. I'm like, you know, when people pet a shuni, it makes them. I heard it makes them feel better. So you can go ahead.
Oh, I'm feeling great already. And he's just kind of scratching your ear a little bit. He's petting you, and he starts to put his hand towards your belly. But then you think that's a little bit too much. But then as this is about to happen, you just kind of see the elf guide kind of walk over, and he just kind of looks towards Vils, and he looks towards you, and it looks like Vils is almost putting his hand under your shirt, and he just kind of excuse me. And you see Vils just kind of look over and says, oh, perfect. And he just kind of stands up and he just stops petting your head. And then you see the elven, looks to be almost like a ranger, kind of walks over towards all of you and says, all right, I just need names, very quickly. Dog.
Baltoe,
Baltoe?
finest tracker in Mystia.
The Baltoe, perfect. All right, your name, sir? And he kind of looks towards you, Herald.
My name is Herald the Homeless. Pleasure to meet you.
Perfect. Don't need to do with titles, by the way. And he just kind of goes over towards Mike and says, "What's your name, sir?"
Sir, I'm Mike Hawk.
Perfect. All right. Perfect. All right. And then you're sir. And then he looks over at Vil and says, "Oh, Vils." Perfect. All right. 1, 2, 3. Wait, we only have 4 here. I thought that we had 5. And he looks over towards Geralt and he says, "Oh, did the master... Oh, the captain must have counted. Sorry, we have to go recruit another member. The captain must have counted wrong."
I'm the 5th. What are you talking about? I'm the 5th.
Oh, you can talk?
Yes.
Oh, you're a person. Oh, the costume just looks so real. I'm sorry. What was your name?
Geralt,
Geralt.
the man with no masters.
Again, don't need a title.
Oh, okay.
Don't need a title. Perfect. So we have Baltoe, we have Herald, we have Mike, we have Vils, and then we have Geralt. And then all of you... Well, Baltoe, you've experienced... Are you from here? You're from here, right?
Yes. I'm born and raised here in Mystia.
Perfect. Alright. And you know the lay of the land, so... Alright, so, Baltoe, you're gonna be serving under me, alright? I am... well, let me introduce myself first. I'm Randy. I'm an elven ranger that is part of the company of Agelfeather. And I have not been around this area for too long. So I'm gonna need you to teach me most about the lay of the land. And especially when we get to Borgbal. When we get there, you have to explain a lot of things to me, alright?
It'd be a pleasure. I'll show you my favorite tree.
Perfect. Alright. Well, we are going to be heading out within the hour, so make sure all your things are in order, and we should be good to go. And he kind of just gets the clipboard and kind of walks over back to the group of others. He kind of reports to the captain. And you just kind of see Vil just... Perfect, alright, good. I can't believe it, we're actually in. A company hiring just pedestrians like us is very rare. So, I'm actually very happy that we actually got in. Have any of you been in a company before? Have all of you been to Borgbal before? He kind of looks towards the 4 of you.
I mean, yeah, I've been to Borgbal before.
Oh, really?
That's why I'm the tracker. Mm-hmm.
Oh, perfect. What is Borgbal like? I've heard that it's a lot of trees, but inside the trees there's a lot of different things as well. I've heard that when you walk inside the borders, things just change. Things are like different than outside. Is that true?
Yeah, there's like a road and some trees.
Oh.
You'll find out once you get there. It's just I can't come up with any words to describe it. You know.
Oh, it's undescribable. Oh, I get that feeling a lot.
Yeah.
It's
Indescribable.
I get that feeling a lot whenever I see.
Yeah,
things that seem
Shiruma,
magnificent.
my summon, he can explain it a lot better than me.
Oh, can
but
he?
But he can't talk human.
Oh, well, can you translate for me then?
He's taking a nap.
You see Shirama just look at you for a second. It looks at you for a second.
But before we get into the city, what can everyone here do? By the way, as you can see, I have a summon here. His name is Shiruma. You can try to talk to him, but you won't get his comedy. And Shiruma is a very, very good fighter, or not fighter, but he's very good at biting and scratching. And I use this, and I pull out a little crossbow, and this, and I pull out a little mace, and I'm like, but I can also do interesting stuff like this. And I put my hands down, and I use healing plaster again. This will make you feel better anytime you want. And I hand it to Geralt.
It's a piece of dirt that he spit on. You're not quite sure.
Oh, thank you. I just put it in my bag, and then I show him this. This is what I can do. Check this out. And I pull out my dagger, and I use a spell slot. Invisible item.
Oh, you see Vils look over and he says, you can, I see why you wear a costume and a mask now. You're a rogue. Wow, perfect. Well, we'll need a sneaker to sneak around Borgbal. I've heard it's quite dangerous.
Oh yeah, I'm a rogue. I'm actually a wizard. I show 'em all, and I open my prep spells, my spell book. Look at my spell books.
Oh, so you're a mix. Perfect. Oh, we'll need a lot of people to cover bases. You see Vils just kind of look over. And he kind of looks expectantly at Herald and Mike.
I look at him and I say, I am here for support. I can heal all wounds, and I can also fight on my own 2 legs as well.
Well, I can do one of those things.
What are you?
Wait, you're a
Which one?
healer? I was the healer. Hold up.
Wait. And you see Vils look at Herald and Mike, and he just looks at himself for a second. I can also heal as well.
Nah, man. Yeah, I'm an alchemist. I heal with my potions.
Wait,
you're
who's
not.
asking us?
And then I show my belt.
Oh, and you see Vils look over. He says, you're a supplier. Perfect. Oh, I thought you were a magical healer. I was gonna say 3 is too much, but if you heal using a lot of supplies, you most likely have more than that. Perfect. Well, if that's the case. And he looks over towards you, Herald. That's perfect. So both of us will make sure that no one gets hurt. That's great.
Yes.
Perfect.
Heal
You
all
see-
wounds.
Go over to Herald.
Except for
and
your
like,
leg.
so are you a priest? Are you religious? Or
Yes,
kind of
what-
healer are you?
Do you follow a deity? Asking you, Herald.
Oh. I follow no deity. Right? Wait, do I?
No deity. Well, you're not a
Yeah.
cleric.
Deity. Are you not the?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I didn't declare it. Okay. Yeah, I follow no deity at the moment.
Oh, you're kind of in between deities. I see. Well, what was the last one that you followed?
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry?
I don't fucking. Can I just say no deity? I don't fucking. I don't know the deities in this world.
So you're an atheist.
Look so. So
I'm
you're
agnostic.
so you're healing. Oh, so you're just searching for the path. I see. So someone has blessed you. Oh, we have a lot of people that get visions at my church as well. And usually a deity will come in your sleep and your dream will guide your way, I've heard. Although, Pharasma is recruiting if you're interested.
Who?
Oh, my deity, Pharasma, the god of death.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Ah.
It's a church.
No. It's all right. I prefer to have a god with a more pleasant title, possibly.
Oh, well, she's also known as the... Well, god of death is just her original name. She's more known as god of safe passage nowadays.
Isn't that just death?
And yes, but, you know, it hits light on the tongue, right? God of safe passage, the rest is god of death. I mean, death has so many implications, right?
I'll keep it in mind. Thank you for your suggestion. Maybe I'll use your name as a reference.
Oh, I don't have much of a standing in the church, actually. But if you
Was that a pun?
No. What? Oh, you mean my leg? Oh, yes. Yeah. Well, you are very funny. But no, actually, you make more jokes than I do. But if you're interested in coming to the church, talk to me, right? He just kind of just looks over at you, and his expression just goes blank. And he just turns over towards he turns over and says, anyways, alright, well, I guess we just have to wait. I'm gonna get some stretches in and start lugging some of my luggage over there. Can one of you help me, please?
Yeah, I can have Shiruma grab that for you. Come on, guys. This is my town. I'll show you where to go.
Perfect. Well,
Great.
if while we're walking, you can explain to me about Borgbal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Shumura's awake now. That's right. He can tell us all about it.
Yeah, he's awake. I'm sure he has.
Shiruma's he's a little preoccupied getting Vale's luggage, you know?
Shumura's
Yeah.
sitting there looking at you.
Come on, Shiruma. Let's get to work.
And he just kind of gets up and he just kind of goes over towards Vils, and Vils just kind of hands him a small a piece of luggage, and then you see Shiruma just kind of look at it for a second, and he just bites down on the handle and just kind of walks over towards the cart. And as you guys are kind of walking and kind of talking a little bit, you notice that the rest of the group, like the large company in the very back, the line is still going. There's still people being sent out. But you notice that your smaller group, the group of 10 total people, you see that you guys are already launching off. You see that they're already packing luggage onto the carts. They're tying it down. They're getting the horses fed and ready. And they're kind of just like looking over towards everything, looking at the sky, doing a bit of measurement. And as you guys are kind of walking over towards the cart and the luggage, you just kind of see the captain kind of go over towards all of you and he says, "All right, we're heading out. Make sure all your affairs are in order." You see Bill just kind of look over towards him and he says, "They're in order, sir. I don't come from this city, but, you know, I've made good friends already, so I'm happy." And the captain just kind of looks down at Bill and he says, "Of course. Well, hopefully the rest of you are a little bit more, what's the word? Cautious and less optimistic, alright? Borgbal's a dangerous place, as well as the ride over. So just be on the lookout, alright?
Got it.
Dog, Baltoe, make sure that you are looking out for anything. You're part of the rear, and then me and my fellow is going to be part of the front, alright? We're riding 2 carriages. And just make sure that no one is sneaking up behind us, alright? We are scouting ahead first for the group to go. And I've just gotten your summons in. You've been to Borgbal before, so you should know a little bit of the path and the pathway in. So we're going to go ahead and get to South Camp first, and you'll be leading us there from the border, alright?
Yeah, sounds good.
Perfect.
I
Alright.
have a bloodhound nose, so and Shirama can also he has heightened senses, so he can notice things as well.
Yeah, Shrama is like looking at you too, and he just kind of nods his head a little bit because he understands. He's also in on it. In any case, the captain kind of goes over towards the cart, and you kind of see Vils just kind of lifts himself onto the back, onto the cart. He's done it. It looks like he's done it many times in his life. And he just kind of goes over and says, Come, sit. I want to hear stories while we go. It's a whole week's travel to go, so plenty of time to talk about Borgbal.
Ah, yes. You know, I like to the trees and scratch them.
Yes. Come. And he kind of beckons all of you to get into the carts. As all of you do, is what I'm assuming. You kind of get your
Oh yeah,
luggage.
I was gonna say I get
Yeah,
in the cart.
Yeah, let's all jump in the cart.
You guys all
and,
jump into the cart, and you guys all
I'll
put your
stay in the
luggage
rear.
Yeah, you stay in the rear, and Bill's
I'll have
kind of
Shirama
sitting.
actually just like, is the cart going fast or no? Or
No,
is it
it's
just,
it's
walking?
going like it's horse speed. So it's probably
Shirama would just be taking watch at
Sure.
a regular pace.
Sounds good. And you, as you guys get onto the cart, you just see the one of the larger men kind of. He looks back and says, "All of us are in. All right, let's go." Ha! And he just kind of the horse kind of starts going along the road behind the other cart as well. As you guys leave and you guys see Mystere fading in the distance, and are making your way towards the final destination of Borgbal. Not final destination, sorry. The destination of Borgbal.
Oh,
Nice.
before we leave the town of
Mhm.
Mystere, I'm gonna use another unknown cantrip.
Okay.
Called No Directions.
Sure. Yeah. You kind of just blink your eyes for a second. You sniff the wind. Yeah, you're headed in the right way. North is directly in front of you. And as you already know, Mystere's on the
wait.
south side of the border.
Yeah. Okay.
So you know where North is, as you kind of
Do I
look
know?
over.
Do I know anything about Borgbal?
You do. You know a lot about Borgbal, actually. You've dealt with a lot of merchants and a lot of hunters that have come from there, and you know that it is a very dangerous place. Groups that go...
I've toured people there before.
Exactly. You've taken people. You've gone along this road many times in your life. You've just never gone actually into Borgbal itself. But you do know that there are trees and there are roads in Borgbal.
Okay.
But past that, you don't really know exactly what's inside. Yeah,
Borgbal, right? Okay.
exactly. You've never actually stepped foot in it. As you guys are making your way and going along. So, I'm going to take you to a different screen. And traveling to the land of Borgbal.
Borgbog's big.
Is it just us five in the car right now?
Yes, it's just the five of you and what looks to be one of the guards in the front. Not the guards, but one of the fighters just steering the thing. The chauffeur, exactly. The Uber driver. And you see the other four. You see the other four in the other front cart, and you see the elven guy just kind of looking and scanning around, much like Shirama's doing. But just the five of you are in the cart, and you guys are traveling along. The travel is about 5-6 days. So you guys will be making camp and stopping a lot in some of these small border cities. So this is probably the time where you guys can pick up anything you want from like stores or anything like that. Or if you guys want to talk to each other on the cart and get some information, this would be the time.
Okay, well, since we're heading there, I'm gonna ask everyone. So what's everyone's reasoning to go to Borgbal?
I got some stuff stolen, and I really like it back. So I need to find who stole it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What
kind of stuff?
What kind of stuff?
Yeah, I want to know. It must have been
really
really.
Really top secret stuff. My best friends, my merchants. What was he called?
Yogi.
Yogi.
You're probably saying your mentor.
Yeah, my mentor tasked me on a mission to deliver some goods. I was robbed on the way back.
Well, if you have a scent of how your cart used or something from your cart, I can help you once we get closer.
Well, it was a dwarf, so that helps.
A dwarf stole your stuff?
No, a dwarf. My mentor was a dwarf.
You're an elf. Are you an elf or a dwarf? 'Cause you smell funny.
What about you, Herald? What's your
Wait, what are you? What are you?
I think he's
You're an
asking the
elf
real questions here.
or a dwarf?
Talking about I'm a fetchling.
Whoa, what's a fetchling? You're pretty rare. I've never smelled your scent before, and I've toured a lot of people.
Oh, I came from the islands across the sea.
What's a sea?
You don't know what a sea is?
ocean.
I've actually never left outside of Mystere other than taking people to Borgbal, and
Really?
I've
I
seen
was-
some
I
bodies of water, but nothing known as sea.
I think
I was on a remote island in the Choo Choo Mountains in the village of Wania.
Hmm. That made zero sense to me, but all right. I'll have to sniff it out once I get there.
I feel like
I
Geralt would have
escaped
a
being a
post on
slave
him.
from Lionel.
You were a
Wow.
slave? What?
Yes, sir. But I
but I heard
escaped.
you saw war.
I did. They
Slaves
pillaged
fighting
my
wars?
village.
Oh,
Killed half of my small village, and I decided to leave. In hopes of finding something better.
how'd you
Wow.
how'd you leave? So you're a slave.
I took a boat, traveled across the ocean overnight.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow, wow.
That
some
is
dark stuff,
very,
man.
very
You don't
dark.
want to be in
I'm
my
sorry.
life.
I'm sorry I asked.
Yeah, thanks. It's all good. We can.
I
trust
hope we
each
get
other.
your luggage for you. Who wants to go
Yes, sir.
next? What are you here for, Herald?
You see, I'm an astrologer. When I was a little kid, not when I was a little kid. I came with amnesia one day, and I found myself in the desert. And from there, I learned to read stars, and the stars told me go to What is it? Where are we going? Baltmoor?
Borgbal?
Borgbal. The stars told me to go to Borgbal for answers. The only thing I have is this nameplate, and I show everyone my nameplate.
Wow.
It seems like it's made by a special metal that no one's ever seen before. So maybe I'll get answers at Borgbal. How
What's
about
it
you,
smell like?
Baltoe? What's up?
Alex, you sound far away, by the way, Alex.
Yeah.
Oh, do I? My bad. Keep going.
I said, how about you, Baltoe? You're a walking piece of machinery. What seems to be made of?
That's
That's
Geralt.
that's
Yeah,
Geralt.
Oh, girl, shit.
As I
Whoops.
well, I kind of woke up like this. I thought robots were. I thought robots were, just like any other people, just like regular people. But I guess not in this continent, or not in this continent. It seems like I'm the only one without a master. But
You
I come from Still. I was traveling to the Mythian mythocracy to go to the library over there.
Important thing about
Remember-
steel, by the way. Important thing about steel.
Mm-hmm.
It is still feared by a lot of people in other countries because of their warlike stuff. So a lot of people in other countries, if they've heard of the war, they usually think that people that come from steel are very aggressive, and very, very just mean.
Oh. But yeah, I'm from Still. I'm-
Steel.
I'm just
I
on this
used to trade
company.
with steel.
Oh, really? Is that where
Yeah.
you're supposed to take your
My
your-
goods. I
your
grabbed goods
goods?
from steel, and I got robbed on the way back.
Of course, they have a bunch of swords and knacks. They're really melee heavy.
Yeah, it's crazy out there. What kind of steel is it?
Still, that's the name of the country.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like steel wouldn't be the name of like a country. I was thinking it's more like a metal. But okay.
Wait, so why do you want to go to Borgbal, Geralt?
Well, this is a secret. And as
What?
This is a
What?
secret. And he mutes himself.
no, this is a secret. This is well,
Yeah.
I don't want to be telling everyone here. Seems
I just told you about my trauma.
well. I turn around to look to see if that guard or whatever the Uber driver is listening in.
He's
Is
close
he
enough
listening
to,
in?
He's close enough to hear, and he's probably listening in because you can already tell that
We can.
through his
And
body language. He's just kind of like facing towards you guys. He's listening into all of your conversations.
Okay. Well, is this the same company that I found that wanted picture? Will.
Yes. This is,
Okay. Well, I'm kind of looking for a dragon.
What?
Dragon?
A dragon?
A dragon? You see Vils just kind of pop his eyes out. He was completely silent during Mike's story, but then when he said dragon, then he's like, oh.
Bill, I'm actually. I kind of remember that I'm actually from Borgbal, Bill. I just.
Wait,
just
you're
didn't
from...
wanna-
Wait. You're from
I-
Borgbal. No wonder. Wait. You're an actual robot. And you're sentient. And you have no master. And you're a rogue and a wizard. It all makes sense. You are a mystery from Borgbal. And that just kind of sinks in a little bit, as mysteries from Borgbal in general are known to be very valuable and world-changing.
Ah, I've heard of these mysteries of Borgbal. Whenever I take people on tours, they always tell me about some crazy stuff in Borgbal, but, you know, it kind of... Shirama knows a lot more than me, so I don't want to talk about it right now.
Wow. We really need to get your dog up.
I'm just
You
looking
see,
for dragons.
you see Shirama look up. Shira's been looking this whole time, but then like when he hears Mike say that, he just kind of just goes down a little bit, as if he's just dozing off.
Uh,
How about you, Baltoe? What is your reason for coming with us?
Well, as you all know, I'm actually an aspiring hunter, or aspiring tracker as well. But I actually grew up in this area. I was born and raised in Mystia, and interestingly enough, I don't know how I was a single child of my litter. I was born the same day my parents died, so I don't know who my parents are, and not a lot of people really like me in town either, because for some reason I'm the only one who's able to summon Shirama over there. Makes me a little different. I aspire to be a ranger, but I'm just but when Shirama manifested, I chose to actually atone to more skills in that trait instead. But I want to go to Borgbal because I need to know the true nature of why I'm able to summon Shirama like this.
wow. What a
You see-
unique
Can I do-
story you have.
Can I do
You
an
see-
Oculus check, Will?
Yeah, sure. You
To
see,
see
you,
what-
you see. Yeah, go ahead. Occult check, you mean?
Occult.
Or
What are you rolling? Yeah, what are you
I'm trying to roll. Is it occult? Yeah, occultism. Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm gonna roll one of these just to see, try to help Balto figure out like what is this Shamara thingy. If I read it anywhere in my books.
Go ahead. Cool. 14. So as you kind of think about it, you're like, oh, summoners, they get their powers from like random places. But the really thing about summoners, though, it can be taught. Super easy. You're probably just you just think that he's probably just a natural at it. You know, you're going to the Myth and Theocracy. You learned a lot of stuff about summoners already. And you know that probably the summon is just his summon. There's no big deal.
All right, I tell him that. Your summon is probably just a summon, man.
Oh,
Sort of
okay.
remember what I know.
Well, that's good. I still don't know why my parents died. but-
Yeah, you grow. You just think about it. You're like, yeah, people learn how to be summoners all the time. You can go to school for it if you want to get it better. But,
I actually know a few summoning spells too, but not a lot of fancy tricks. Just simple ones.
You see Vils look over all of you and says, all of you have such distinct reasons why you want to go to Borgbal, and well, I'm just here because I want to heal my leg.
You know, we'll get you your leg, man. You can count on us.
Well, I already have my leg, but yeah, thanks.
I see what's the problem.
Yes.
You're not using enough dirt. Here, put this on later.
How many of these can you make?
Is there no limit?
It's a cantrip.
He just spit on some more dirt. He looks down at it and says, "Thank you." He genuinely just looks at you and says, "Thank you very much." And he just puts it into his bag with his medicine supplies. He says, "Well, this is the best time as any then. And he kind of looks over towards the person driving the cart as well. He looks over and says, "I will say that I want to heal my leg, of course, but there's also been a few things I've been sent here for, too. I am a cleric of Pharasma, and there's been a large... what's the word? Prophecy, reading, something. There's been a feeling given by some of the higher priests in my church that there's a large amount of negative energy coming from Borgbal right now. And something is changing in the land. So, I took it upon myself, of course. I am not that high up in where they will send me, but hopefully, I will be able to figure out exactly and report back so I can get a higher rank and make sure that, we'll make sure that my family is fine. Because, as you know, priests like me, we don't make much money unless we are actual, head of a church or something. One day I'll have my own church, and I hope all of you will become part of my flock." He just kind of smiles a little bit, all of you. He looks at each one of you in the eye as he says that. And as he says that, you just kind of notice that he's just kind of like... He's kind of waiting for you guys to say something more.
You got it.
He's kind of waiting for you guys to say like affirmatives.
I've never had it. I've never been part of a big flock before. I've only ever known travelers. So this
Of course.
Oh, well, this flock is more of a figurative sense. I was meaning like followers of my church. Like be the... you are all my first friends on this side of the continent, actually. It's been a long time since I've met... since I've talked to people in general, actually. Regardless, I do hope that all of you will join my church, and, let me tell you good things about Pharasma. And he kind of reaches into his bag and takes out a Bible. Not Bible, but a big book. And he kind of looks over and says, "Would you be willing to listen to my story?"
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. And he starts going on. He opens the first page and he starts reading from the very first page. And you can tell that the book is about maybe half a foot thick. So it is a very large book. And he starts from the very first word of the very first page. Wow.
Wait, actually, before this, I've been meaning to ask you, Geralt. What is this novel you gave me?
It's a 4-part book that I'm writing. It's this is the main copy. I've been just rewriting it. Found it somewhere, and it's called. Let me see. Where's my notes? It's called. It's a 4 series book called From First Base to Home Run. It's where you learn to work the magic with women. And I wink at him.
Can I look at it?
Yeah, and I give it to you. I give one. Oh, I have an extra copy for everyone.
Oh, okay, great. I
pass
grabbed
one,
it.
I pass one to everyone.
And
I
you
opened the
see,
first
you
page.
see Ville's like, oh, me too. And he gets a big ass book for everybody too.
Oh, thank you.
My bag
thank you,
can't
Bill.
carry
Much
a book this
appreciated.
big. I'm
It's
so
a-
sorry.
Gets you a big book for-
I'll make sure I grab both your books. I'll make sure Shirama reads it later for us.
But yeah, it's just it just teaches you with women.
Oh.
Girl,
Why do you
I
need
also
this
have a
book for?
question
You're a good looking dude.
Well,
Girl.
Oh,
everyone wants love, and that's what I'm looking for. It's okay. I have someone waiting for me at the Mythian Theocracy.
Another robot?
No,
Is
Uh-huh.
it?
someone.
A dwarf maybe.
No. She's a regular human, and
But you're a robot.
But yeah.
But you're a
Oh,
robot.
But you're made of gears.
there's-
Metal.
Like
What's-
not even
what's-
the same metal. You're made of
Wait.
different metals.
wait. Is
What's wrong with
this
that?
is this
Wait up.
is she blind or?
No, she's not blind.
Wait.
She's amazing. She's amazing. She's into books, just like me.
But you're a robot, not a book.
A robot can dream. A robot can dream. Okay.
Wait,
I
you can
thought you-
dream? Wait, you sleep?
I. Oh my goodness, so many questions.
I thought
you run all that?
I
It's
thought
like
your
you
run up
girlfriend. I
magic
thought
or
your
bad-
girlfriend would
I
be a
so want
flint
sleep.
pistol.
As you guys are talking, you just hear the guard in the front. Quiet. As he just kind of just looks back at all of you as you guys are kind of getting into conversation. There's something on the horizon, it seems.
Oh no! Oh, I point my ears up and I go, Shirama. On
Shirama-
your ears.
Do tell us.
Shama puts his ears up too, and he kind of looks over towards the horizon. And as he kind of looks over, and you guys kind of you see someone waving on the edge of the road. And you just kind of see, that person kind of waving over. It takes some time, but you guys eventually make your way over. As you make your way over, you see what looks to be a young man. And the young man just kind of looks over. He kind of waves over the first cart. And you see the captain and the young man talking. And you see the young man is like covered in blood and bandages. And it looks to be he's been like in a scuffle or a skirmish or something. And as you kind of look at that, you see the captain talking to him. And you see the guard in front just kind of say, "Hold on, just wait right here." And he kind of gets off the cart. And as he gets off the cart kind of shakes a little bit. As it goes, it just kind of pops up. As you notice that the big guard was holding the cart down by a little bit. And he just kind of gets up off and kind of goes over to talk to the captain. And as you guys are just kind of watching this happen, Vils just kind of leans over towards one of you and he says, "What do you think happened?"
Can I sniff the air to see if I smell the blood?
Go ahead, perception.
Well, what's the lore rule, Will?
So every background gives you a certain thing of lore, and then whenever like that thing comes up, you get a bonus to it. You're always trained in that certain lore.
So,
Yeah.
So some people have like lore underworld or like lore certain cities.
so if I do like, since my lore is fortune telling, like, what can I use that for?
So if you try to tell fortune for somebody, you can probably use that bonus.
Ooh.
Or you can
Okay.
like, or maybe like if someone's giving a fortune, you can tell if they're lying or not or something. Like things that have to do with that.
Okay.
You smell. Smells of blood, of grease, of oil, and also smells of death. You can kind of smell wafting over the wind. Just a lot, probably just across this little tiny hill that you guys are on. There's probably a lot of dead bodies and dead horses. So that's what you can smell.
And are we almost to the
I-
camp? Or
Uh,
like,
No, you guys. This is probably.
It's right
I would probably say this is probably like. It might not be right after, but it's definitely within the journey. But you guys aren't close yet. You guys are like
Okay.
not even halfway.
I tell that to the party. I say, on your toes. This is what I smell right now.
and okay,
And
get ready
then
for battle. That's an action.
Just be ready for anything.
You watch the front carts. Kind of, they're talking, and you see the captain kind of arguing a little bit with the man that's injured. And the injured man just kind of looks over in disbelief that he would yell at him because he's like half dead. And you just kind of see the younger man just kind of cry a little bit, and he starts like almost walking off. As you see the captain just kind of shake his head at the others, and the guard comes back, and as you're watching this happen, the young man that was like really injured, you just notice that he's just kind of walking off, and he just looks to be that he's just waiting again, waiting for another group to go by. As you see the guard kind of come over towards all of you and says, "All right, just keep your eyes out. Apparently there's a group of bandits out here, and they're hunting down lone caravans."
Oh no.
And you see the guard.
I
just kind
smell
of,
death over that hill guard.
Yeah, we'll be taking a route around it. Don't worry. They're probably still looting and waiting for another group to come help them. So the captain's decided that we're not going to help. When the bigger group comes, the man will be safe.
That's
Yeah.
against. I would try to help him, but
Oh, you can try.
I-
You can get off here and go try if you want.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Don't do
it,
we could
Baltoe.
just, we
I've
could
seen this
just stay.
before.
You see Vils just kind of bite his lip a little bit. And the guard says, any of you jump it off? No?
No, I've got a place to be. So
Alright, well, that's the
Unfortunate, but-
same thing for all
Wait,
of us.
I look.
too.
I
You should
look
give
at
him some
Bill.
of your plaster.
can I go? Can I give him a medical treatment before we leave?
Well, we are on time. You can throw him a potion if you have one.
Throw him a plaster.
I got it.
Spit on the dirt.
As you
Sit
guys, as none of you jump off, you see even Vils like struggle with the decision. You see the front cart move, and as you guys, the second cart's coming by, you see the young man looking up at you, eyes pleading. He looks up
I
at you,
s-
Baltoe.
I spit on a piece of dirt, and it's like in my hands, and I throw my hands out to just gently put it in his hands, or gently like drop it in his hands
Sure.
I could,
while we pass.
Balto, I
by
can help
him.
you with this, Balto. Don't worry. And I use I cast my cantrip, telekinetic projectile. Wave it to the air and give it to the
So
kid
useless.
on the road.
This is gonna
Nice.
hurl it at him. You know that.
Oh,
right?
is it?
What?
Yeah.
It's like a loose hurl, right?
No, it's
Rolled
still,
him.
It rolls,
Rolled
it's a-
It's an attack roll.
It's an attack roll, yeah.
Never mind,
I
man.
thought you were gonna use. I thought you were gonna use Mage Hand or
I
something.
thought you have.
For some
Yeah.
reason, I don't have
Yeah.
Mage Hand on. For some reason. I
Well,
thought
you
I
do,
did.
did you want to do
One,
it, or
two,
do you want to
three,
take it
4,
back?
5, 6.
Do you want to do it, or you want to take it back?
I'll take it back. I thought I had. I thought it was the same thing. That's why I didn't take Mage Hand, I think.
No. You have to roll an attack roll with this.
Oh, never mind.
You see Balto just kind of left. He kind of leans over the side of the cart and puts his hands out. And you see the man just kind of put his hands out too, and Balto just drops a piece of dirt in there.
And I go. Make sure you rub it in your wounds. It'll make you feel better.
He looks at it for a second. He just kind of confusedly he looks at it, and you guys just ride forward past him. And he's just staring at. If you guys look back at him on the hill, he's just kind of holding the dirt still. He's just confused. He's not quite sure what. He's not quite sure what happened. But you guys eventually continue riding. And as you guys are still riding along the road, the next few days actually are uneventful. You guys ride, you make camp, you talk a little bit with Vils. Vils keeps asking about Borgbal, but I'm assuming that Balto kind of keeps whittling his way out of it. And as you guys are kind of making your way along, going up and up and up north.
If during camp, if we were able to get like some privacy, I'll tell him some more stuff, man.
Ooh, privacy.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
During camp,
Mhm.
I gather you
Oh,
guys and then I
okay.
tell you guys, this is the Geralt gets a little more serious. Usually he's not that serious because he's kind of clueless sometimes, but here he gets kind of serious and he's like, he pulls out a paper, like a wanted paper, and then I want to make sure no one's looking at us first.
Perception.
Okay.
You can ask me to sniff it out if you want.
I can roll for stealth, but that won't really help.
Sure, if you could sniff it out, sure. But
Why do you want me to sniff it out? Are you
Well,
gonna tell me a secret?
I'm gonna tell everyone something.
Okay. Let me. Roll
Perception. Where's my perception at, bro? Is it on skills too?
Perception is on the banner in the front. On the left
Front.
side banner.
Left side banner.
Damn, I gotta wait 4
It's on proficiencies too, right?
No, it's not. It's next to your initiative.
Wait, where's my initiative?
Yeah, card. I was so damn bad. I just.
Oh, I see.
You roll a...
I rolled a.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
You look around. You're pretty sure no one's,
Perception's better than mine. What the heck?
pretty sure no one's watching. You're fine. Balto, you sniff, and you think, and you look, and
What?
besides the group of people that are around, not really much else. You can kind of smell the other guards in the distance, but they're not keeping watch on you all. They're just kind of.
There's no one too close to us. You're good.
Okay, and then I pull out the paper, and all I really say is, I'm not sure if you guys seen this around the city of Mystere, but I'm looking for this house right here in Borgbal. And then yeah, it looks like an old cabin. Yeah, it's all it really is. It's like an old cabin.
Yes, you see
Ah.
Geralt just show you a picture of a cabin. And from most of what you can see, it just looks like a picture of a cabin. Nothing really too...
I'm looking for this place in Borgbal. That's all it really is. I can't
Is
tell if
there-
anyone's looking, man. So
Yeah.
Wait, are you sharing something right now or what?
No, he's not sharing. anything.
no.
His character
Oh,
is
yeah, yeah.
sharing a picture of a cabin. And from all of your eyes, regardless of any rolls, you just see a picture of a cabin. Well drawn, but nothing really stands out about it.
Wow, what's it? What's that?
Well, apparently, this company's looking for it, and I wanted to help them look for it.
What are you, like a merchant, or like what are you? Mercenary?
No, I'm just a wizard, a robot wizard.
Okay.
We're in camp, right?
Yeah, you guys are currently
Yeah.
on the camp.
Okay.
I mean, how did you guys come across this what's it? This Angel Fleet?
Angel Feather.
Feather.
Angel Feather? How are you guys hired onto Angel Feather?
How was I hired?
I'll say this. As Vil said before, the recruitment, the large line of people, they were recruiting open, meaning that it was just flyers that were spread around the city, and whoever wanted to come would be assigned to part of the company. First time a company's actually openly done this. But that's why the line was so long. That's why it was so difficult. For you, Baltoe, I would say that you were hired before, but you were going to be placed somewhere special. If you went to the front of the line on the list, they would have placed you in a special battalion, specifically for your stuff, but instead, you were placed in this one.
Oh.
Welcome to the Losers Club.
Welcome to the plot.
Yeah.
You see Vils kind of walk over and look up at them and says, I will remember this, alright? If I keep... Once we're in Borgbal, once we're inside the actual lands itself, I will keep an eye out for this, alright? I know that all of us may not be together once we get in, obviously. You know, this is probably not our final version of the group that we may join. We may join different companies, maybe get higher ranked, but just know that everyone I meet, I will tell them about this cabin, alright? Just to make sure to keep out.
Oh.
You know?
No, don't tell anyone about this cabin. Just
Oh.
keep it between us
Oh.
that we're looking for it.
I thought you were recruiting people to look for... Oh, I see, okay. Alright, then I will, he winks, make sure not to tell anyone about the cabin, but I'll keep a lookout for it.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, man.
And as you guys are kind of sitting there, and just kind of looking at the starlight and looking up, Herald, you kind of just feel a sense of... You're not quite sure what it is, but something is making your heart beat a little bit faster. Although you're just sitting up and looking at the stars.
Don't I have to like pay my respects or something, or pray to it or something?
No. I'm just telling
Oh,
you
okay.
that for your character and you yourself are just... You feel a sense of connection. Although you're not quite sure. And as you're kind of looking up at the stars, your heart starts to beat a little bit faster. And faster. And you're not quite sure, but you start to break out in a cold sweat.
Like awake or asleep?
You're awake right now. As you're sitting there listening to these people talk. You're
Can
just
I
kind of...
can I make a roll to see what's
Yeah.
doing this? Or
Of course, yeah, make a roll. would say you could either make an investigation, a perception, even and whatever your spellcasting modifier is. And yeah, that's fine.
Great.
Spellcasting modifier is, I mean, divine or whatever you use to cast.
Okay, I'll just use. Shit, where is it? Yeah, I'll just use perception then.
You look around.
Oh.
It's
Oh
so-
my god.
It is so dark and you can barely see around.
Ow.
Even though the moon is out, you just feel this sense of. And as your heart is starting to beat faster and faster, you break out in a cold sweat for some reason. It stops.
Okay. Okay.
And your heart begins to slow. And you look up back at the stars in the sky. And you realize that constellations are. Well, they're always beautiful, but tonight they look especially dazzling. And you're not quite sure, but you feel as if something was watching you. And now it is not. But that's just a sense. You're not quite sure exactly what. And as you're kind of thinking this and everyone else is kind of talking and conversating, you see Vil just kind of just, I am tired. I am bushed. I am absolutely exhausted. I am going to go to sleep. And I hope, all of you, well, this is a bit of a joke that we do in the Pharasma Church. I hope all of you go to sleep and you wake up tomorrow.
Bro.
Just a free
Well, it's a little bit lighthearted, It's just, I mean, come on, it was a good one, right? And he just kind of just chuckles a bit and he says,
I laugh too. Haha, you're so funny, Vil. And then I whisper to Shirama, make sure you stay on your toes. We don't want to get killed tonight.
as you see Vil just smile and he just kind of goes over to his little, tiny little cot that he set up. You guys don't have tents, just have like sleeping bags. And he just kind of turns and lays down, and you see him just put his bag over, just kind of leans toward. He just kind of puts it next to into like the root of a tree. He just lays down and goes to sleep. And the rest of you, besides barring any more conversation, are also most likely going to sleep, right?
Yeah.
Looks like it, man. Yeah.
So, all of you go to sleep. You kind of put your things away, and
Can I have a Shiruma keep watch? Do some things go to sleep or no? They don't, right?
Eidolons, I do not believe they go to sleep.
Eidolons, yeah, they're just yeah.
You see Shirama just kind of nod for a second, and you see him nod for a second, and you see his eyes drift over towards some of the food stores in the storage, and he just turns back at you and just like does a little dopey smile. And as you guys are kind of going to sleep, and you guys just kind of, the night continues on. And as you guys are sleeping, someone roll me a d20.
I'll do it.
Fuck.
As you guys are sleeping, and the silence of the night becomes apparent. All of you are woken up in a very loud manner as what seems to be a large amount. As you open your eyes, you hear the sounds of clashing metal and the sounds of yelling and screaming. As you wake up and you look around, and far off in a little bit of a distance, you see the other group besieged by figures in black. As you kind of see them being besieged by figures in black, you notice that the shadows in the trees begin to move. And you notice that you guys are actually surrounded in a large group of people. And next to you, Baltoe, Shirama is sleeping as he wakes up as well.
Oh
The
my
fuck?
I thought he doesn't sleep.
He doesn't sleep either, man.
He looks at you and he's just like, oh, I'm just resting my eyes. As we go to a combat map. You guys are surrounded in what looks to be a group of figures in black. As you see a few of them and you see some movement in the trees. Alright, it's time to roll for initiative.
Oh shit.
Feeling that.
Yeah.
He's got those meats up there. That's the last thing he grabs. Your feet.
So, I am going to do something real quick. I have this macro that says...
Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up then.
We can use any modifier for initiatives. That's
Yes.
wild.
So the biggest thing in this system in 2E is that you can use any skill to roll for initiative as long as you were doing it right before the initiative started. So imagine if you were stealthing, you can use stealth to roll like your initiative.
So I actually have a question, right? How do I even make my potions? I was supposed to talk to you about this.
Yeah, you would make it during downtime, probably. So whenever, I'll say this, whenever you're like in a city and you have some downtime, you can make your potions then.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say I was gonna make potions on the before this battle.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay,
I'm pretty
so-
sure for an out. Do you know which potions you were gonna make?
I don't even know what potions I can make.
Okay. Do you know how to? I would say this. We can figure that out when we take a break after this fight. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so
Would
I'm
you
gonna.
say you didn't have potions for this fight then?
Well, you have like the generic potion that you can use when you're fighting. That's
Okay.
what alchemists can do. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and roll. You can, and for everybody that you were sleeping, so it's gonna be perception.
Okay.
Oh shit! I did deception.
Yeah, it's gonna be perception for everybody.
Oh, you could roll it for us, huh?
I'm rolling it for my bandits.
Oh fuck! I was like, there's so many dice.
Holy shit!
What did
My
I
game
do?
is lagging like hell.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude, you need
Yes, I
a
got a
computer, man.
20. Let's go.
Oh,
Oh shit! It's a Pokemon battle.
I don't know why it keeps doing that here. Let me stop that. Jesus Christ. I just want one that roll. Okay.
Wait, why am I, dude, bro? This is my third nat one.
So,
damn, bro.
we are in combat. Geralt, can you roll again, please?
What?
Well, it didn't add on to the thing. You're doing just a perception check.
Die? Okay.
You're not rolling actual initiative.
Can I
You-
reboot
Oh.
Foundry?
Can you
Oh
reboot?
my
Oh, can
God.
I reboot it?
Ah.
Can I? Can I?
Yeah, go ahead and reboot it. It's fine. Oh, right. In this system, it is pretty graphic intensive. But you can play League of Legends, so it should be fine.
He could play New World. He should be fine.
Yeah. Okay. So, if that's the case, let's go ahead and start this combat, okay? So first things first, Vils is going first. So as Vils
How
kind
do
of
I
looks,
see the initiative?
yeah, it's on the chat bubbles. It's the hand.
Oh.
Oh.
Cool. Okay.
What? I rolled a 5? How did I roll a 5?
For your initiative?
Because you suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, you rolled a 5, bro. You rolled a nat 1.
When did I roll a 5?
You rolled a nat 1. Wong rolled a nat 1. I think Tim rolled a nat 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that was perception. Okay.
You have to do it. Right?
You have to
Yeah.
use initiative perception. That's you use a skill check in the system to roll, and it's perception usually. That's why
Also,
it's
if
on
you
the
right
front.
click it, guys, it pops out. If you right click the thing. it pops
Oh,
up.
Will I have to roll for Shirama?
Like
No,
what?
Shirama.
Oh.
No, Shirama goes on your turn.
Oh,
Initiative.
it goes on my- okay.
Yeah, Shirama goes on your turn, and you also know that if Shirama takes damage, you take the damage, right?
What? For reals?
Yeah, that's how summoners work.
Okay, I didn't know that, but all right. Good
Okay.
to know.
Well, it looks like Grant's dying.
Vils is going first. So Vils, you see Vils look over at all of you. He says, "I will support as best as I can." As he casts, he's gonna cast light to make sure that that you guys can all see.
I'm guessing all the bandits are going out once.
I have dark vision. He doesn't have to.
I'm pretty sure some people don't have dark vision.
I have dark vision.
Wong doesn't have dark vision.
Light. So he's gonna cast light on himself. And yeah, he's gonna cast light. So his first, wait, I forgot this whole thing. light for 2 actions, and he's going to also raise his shield as a second action.
Oh.
As his third action, rather. So he raises his shield, and I think that's it. So that's the next turn. We're gonna have one of the bandits go first. So the bandit's gonna come over. He's gonna come walk. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And he's gonna come look at you.
No.
And he's gonna take out a club and he's gonna swing it at you.
No.
That's
Missed.
a 10. 10's a miss. He moved. He attacked. He's gonna attack again.
Oh no.
But this is with maps, so should miss. That's a 20.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so he hits. So that's a bit of damage. That's 3 damage.
Oh,
As he
that's
just slams into your shoulder. The first one misses, obviously. But as the second, he just kind of brings it back on the rebound and he slams into your shoulder. And that is the end of his turn. So, next one. You guys are in the combat right now and you see a bow being shot. You see a bow being shot from behind what looks to be a small thing. As a bow and goes straight towards Vils, because Vils is lit himself. That is a 28. What is
Oof.
Vils? That is not a crit, because his AC is 19. So just
Holy
regular
shit,
damage.
he has a high.
That's right. If it goes over, huh?
Over by 10. He takes 10 damage as Vils just gets shot in the shoulder.
Damn. At least it wasn't his leg.
Yep. He had 10 damage. Just gets shot in his shoulder. And then you also see that 2 more quick bow shots come out at it because he attacks 3 times. 13 and 13. They both miss. Okay, that is the end of that one's turn. It's one that you cannot see. Baltoe, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Sorry, I needed that.
Okay. Let me see.
So you have 3 actions on your turn.
I have 3 actions.
Yeah, so in Pathfinder 2e, and let me explain this again. You have 3 actions. Everything you do costs an action, or if you're casting a spell, if you're doing an action on your character sheet, it'll tell you if it does more than 1 action. It's the 2 little triangles, the little diamonds.
Oh,
A diamond is an
these
action.
are how much of the action cost it is?
Yeah, so every turn you
That's a
have
lot of
3
stuff.
actions, and movement is an action, interacting is an action. The only free actions are like dropping stuff. Dropping prone is an action. So, yeah. So you have 3 actions of what you want to do.
Okay. Does it take an action to draw your bow? Do we have to draw our stuff?
I would say that you guys got your weapons ready right before the battle started, so no. But usually it does.
Yeah.
So if you guys get ambushed, it will take you an action. But I would say you guys had enough time when the shadows are coming down on you. You were able to take out your weapons, whatever weapons that you use.
Okay.
Yep.
Where the hell did my spell casting go? Okay. I'm going to first what is it? Touch Shirama, or cast Protect Companion
Okay.
on Shirama.
Okay. You
Uh,
extend. Your target gets 1+ on AC until the start of your next turn. You get a life block reaction after using the reaction. Spell ends. Okay. Let me look at life block. The spell's target would take damage, reduce it by 10. Okay, yeah. Alright, I'll just keep that in the back, so I'll go ahead and note it on him that he has a
Okay.
thingy.
And then I get 2 more actions too.
I believe how much actions does so with the summoner, Shrama can do his own stuff. You share the same action.
But
you
oh,
share
we
the
share
same.
the same
You guys
actions,
share
though?
the same.
The
Yeah, you
points?
guys. Yeah. So you guys share the same action economy. So it's a total of 3.
oh, okay.
Yeah, but then
Does
the
everyone
thing,
else get 2 then? Is
No,
that
everyone else
right,
gets
or-
3 too. But then since
Oh.
the benefit of summoners is that your Eidolon usually has things that can cheat actions. So like I think Shrama has his initial charge action, his beast charge action,
Yeah.
where it costs, I believe, let me
2.
see.
Right.
Yeah. So what it is that beast charge, it moves twice and then strikes, meaning that when you move twice and
Oh.
strike, that's 3 actions for the price of 2. So the main thing about
Oh.
summoners is that they cheat actions with their abilities. That's how
Okay.
summoners work. Yeah. So what
And
do you want to
then-
do?
Your thumb moved at least 20 feet from its starting position. Who's the bow guy that's shooting
You saw
Vils?
the bow come from this direction over here.
Oh,
Oops.
I only saw it. Okay.
Yeah, you only saw it shoot from that direction.
It's an action to look at a person too.
Seek,
Look
yeah,
for a
to
person.
look for a person is an action. It's called seek.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay.
Mm,
I don't know.
10, 15, 20, 25. Okay.
Oops.
I'll go ahead and let Trauma do Beast Charge as well.
Go ahead and put it in the chat. Okay, so he can stride twice. So I believe his movement's 25, so he can move up to 10 squares. And then he attacks.
How do I move it? I'm
Can you not?
clicking, but
Can't move it. I think the reason why you have ownership over it, right?
I don't know.
Token, Shrama, always available. Shrama Eidolon. I believe you do. You're able to access this sheet, right?
Yeah, I can access a sheet. Yeah.
Okay, so let me go ahead. Give you permission.
I can't even move my character.
Okay. Oh, can anyone move the character or no?
Let me see.
Oh wait, hold on. Token control? No.
Yeah, token control. You still can't move it?
Okay.
Here, let me do this instead. Okay. Alright, can you move it or no?
No, I can't move it.
Token control, shift. Okay, I'll just, oh, the reason why is because the game is paused, lol.
Oh, okay.
This whole time.
Yeah, that's been paused. Okay, so go ahead.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
Beast Strike.
Yep. And then go ahead and roll the primary attack.
Okay.
That is a 9. That is a miss. As you kind of, you're saying, go Shrama! You see him, and he just slashes.
Wait, did I get the
at it.
+1 circumstance?
It's a 10. Yes, a 10. His AC is not 10. His AC
Oh,
is
damn.
15. You slash, and you kind of see the slash go through. You see the bandit just quickly jump back. And yeah, I believe that's the end of your turn now.
Does he get the second one or no?
He attacks once. It's 2 movements. Oh no, he does.
Yeah,
No.
Eidolon strides twice. Oh, strides
Strides,
twice.
yeah,
Oh,
2
I thought it
movements.
was strikes twice.
No.
Okay.
Strides. Yeah. Okay, that is the end of Baltoe's turn. The bandit is gonna go. And this bandit is gonna move over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't do 2. 1, 2. So he's gonna go 5. Then over here, and he's gonna attack
Whoa,
Mike.
whoa.
He's gonna attack Mike. And then he's gonna go ahead and get his club.
That was more than 3 actions.
That's 2 actions actually to move.
Oh, 5 feet?
Yeah.
I backflip in acrobatics.
He strikes down at you. And
Alex, have you played D&D before? What?
Regardless, he hits.
No.
And he's gonna damage you. So he's gonna go ahead and roll damage. It's 4 damage as you take 4 damage. As he slams down. Bah! On top of you. So go -4. That's the end of his turn. He did 3 actions. This guy.
-4, that's
1, 2,
13.
5.
I switched it.
1, 2, 3. So you don't know, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you see a bandit appear behind Shrama, jumping down from the tree and slamming into him.
Oh, call him
Sham-
back.
Shrama gets
Ta-da!
hit by 1. Oh, he's gonna attack once. That is 19. That hits. So it deals damage. As Shrama is slammed by the club, Baltoe, you just see Shrama get hit in the shoulder, and as if it was hitting you yourself, you take 4 damage.
Okay.
Ow.
And I believe that was 3 actions. So that's the end of that one. And then this other one is gonna come. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 5. Another one pops out from the north side.
What?
And he's gonna throw a sling and he's gonna straight at Vils. With his sling. That is a 11 that misses. And then he's gonna throw a sling at Geralt.
No.
That is a 19.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, Will's just nutty with these rolls today.
I know,
damn.
dude.
You take 4
Oh
damage.
my god.
I thought it was a 5.
No, it's
Alright.
-1. You just thunk. The rock goes towards Vils, so Vils ducks out of the way. But then the second rock, as you're watching Vils, looking at the light, Geralt, the next one just hits you in the temple. It's just thunk as it hits you. And that's the end of that one's turn. Geralt, it is now your turn.
Shit. It is my turn. Okay.
Man, you guys rolled so bad in your initiatives.
I know. All right. What I'm gonna do is cast 3 magic. So for magic missile, it's one of them is an action, right?
Yeah.
Or was it
and
no? One per missile, it's a spell slot, right?
A magic missile?
For magic missile. So here.
Let me see. Yeah, so you send a dart of force. Each additional action used in casting a spell, yeah, you can increase the missiles by 1. So
Okay.
you have always at least 1 action and then up to 3.
Oh, okay. So it's not 3. It's not 3. That takes 3 spell slots, right? It just takes 1.
It only takes 1 spell slot.
Oh, perfect. Ha! I'm gonna cast magic missile at.
You stop.
Which one did you guys hit already?
None of them
None
have
of
been
them.
hit.
Really? Wow. Okay, I'm gonna hit this guy then. This guy behind the tree.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast 3 of them.
Okay. Roll me 3d4s?
Yep.
I think you can just cast it and roll the damage. Yeah, you can just click damage.
Cast. Bonus. Rolls.
Yep.
4.
2 more.
2 more. Oh shit.
And then you cast this and woof, woof, as 2 missiles, just one hits him square in the temple and the next one hits him on the other side of the temple. Both they just slam him both on both sides of the head and he falls down to the ground dead.
Oh, they only have. Oh.
Good to know. Good to
Can I
know.
cast it? I can't do it the third time because it's not on a single person, right? Okay, then.
The third time, yeah, so you wouldn't have known his health would have gone down all the way.
Yeah.
So the third one just goes right past. But then he's dead in the first 2 blows. Okay.
All right.
That is the end of Geralt's turn. Mike's turn. So, is Mike here?
Sorry, I just spilled beer all over my. Okay, I use a land dagger.
Oh, clan dagger. Huh?
Swipe at the one next to you.
Clan.
11. 11 is not enough to hit.
What?
Yeah,
Missed by
11 is
4.
very,
Damn it.
11 is very
So-
low.
Strike
Alright.
again, bro. Strike again.
Oh, can I strike
Can
again?
you strike again?
Yeah, you can. You have to click the second one that says map. That's multi-attack penalty. So you choose the second one when you attack twice.
How do you?
You just click the map one on the attacks.
I don't get it.
Wait, what do you mean?
So where did you roll your clan dagger? You rolled it in your inventory or you rolled it on your main page?
Item inventory.
You rolled it from your item inventory? Let me just check your item inventory. So you go to item inventory, go over there.
Oh, map -4. Okay.
Yeah, you would roll it on. So you go to your actions instead. So it's the next tab over. Okay.
Instead of strike, it's map, right?
Yeah,
That's-
yeah. You already drew, so you don't have to draw. So you would have to click map -4 right here.
Moving me.
I'm not moving you. Someone else is. Someone else moved you because I gave ownership to everybody because I forgot we didn't need to pause. I need to fix that. Anyways, go to your character sheet. Click. Go to actions.
Map -4.
Map -4 exactly. There you go.
Oh
Uh,
my god.
11 is another miss.
Can I attack again?
Yeah, of course. You have to shoot the map -8 now.
Map -8.
Yeah. 14 is a miss by 1.
Oh my god.
So you swipe 3 times very quickly, but you're still a little bit
I move
dazed
away.
from the hit. You can't move. You use 3. You use 3 actions.
Damn it.
As you kind of swipe 3 times at the man, and you just see him he dodges the first one. The second one you're a little bit off balance, and he dodges that one. And the third one you're completely off balance, but you actually almost shank him, but he dodges all three. That's the end of your turn. Herald, it is now your turn. What are you doing?
All right, mine's a little laggy, so I might need some help with people moving my character.
Okay.
Alright, so wait, does moving cost an action?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
moving costs in action.
Okay, hold on.
Moving is not free in this system.
Okay, never
It's a,
mind.
it's a trade. It's a trade-off between attacking.
Oh, that's why
like,
you
twice.
said those two. Okay.
Two move. Yeah. So Shirama moves 50 feet for free. Like he does 2 movements for free. Yeah, moving costs an action. in this system.
well.
Okay.
So wait, so the what was it? The dog and Mike are both 5 feet from me, right?
Where did Alex's character go?
Mike
Alex,
just.
where did you take your character?
Bro, who the fuck moved my character?
Okay, let's just say. Okay, I'm just gonna use blessed
Uh-huh.
because I found out my spell is actually an AOE, and I'll probably hit Bills.
Okay, so blessings from beyond striking kind of you and your parents.
Oh,
Once
Fun
per
fact,
turn, starting the turn. Yeah, you're back now. Once per turn,
Fun
starting
fact.
the turn after you cast bless, you can use concentrate to increase. Okay, so bless. Blessings strike true. One thing. Is bless a touch?
It says 5 feet,
It's an incantation.
but
Oh, it emanates
emanation.
from you.
Yeah, so 5 feet. So that's
Yeah.
Oh,
the dog and Mike.
no way.
What the hell?
that's so cool.
Did you do that?
What?
Oh. Okay. Anyways, yeah, you place the 5-foot emanation. There you go.
And then I'm gonna
Oh my
use.
god.
Whoa.
What the?
I'm gonna
fuck?
restart my computer after this, by the way,
Okay,
or
Whoa.
like, right after my turn.
okay, that's fine.
Then I'm gonna use shield.
Okay,
On
you
myself.
shield.
All right, my turn's over.
Okay, you shield. Think. Alright, that's the end of.
Okay. I'm gonna
Herald's
restart my computer.
Sounds good. Alright,
That
Vils.
was 3 actions.
That's the action. He casts shield. Because shield's a 1 action, I'm pretty sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then bless is a 2 action.
Oh, okay.
Vils is gonna look over. He's gonna see that Geralt and Mike are a bit hurt, and Baltoe as well. He's gonna go ahead and cast healing. So he's gonna cast heal. So he's gonna do a 3-action heal. Yeah, he's gonna do a 3-action heal. He heals everybody within 30 feet, including the bandits.
What?
What? Okay. Oh yeah, bandits haven't even gotten hit yet.
Yeah, they haven't. That's true.
So everybody heals for 12. So you guys are all max.
Holy, healers are OP on this game
Yeah.
mode.
So he just emanates it. Boof! Everyone heals for 12. So everyone is max health. That's the end of his turn. The bandit is gonna go. This one, the one that was next to you, Geralt. He's gonna go over, and looking at this happening, he is going to just keep striking at you, Geralt.
No!
He's gonna go here, right here. Right? Yeah, he's gonna go right there. He's gonna strike at you with a club. Dunk. That's a crit.
What?
Why does
I don't-
Mike keep disappearing, bro?
I don't know. Why does Mike keep going up?
I'm pretty sure that's Alex who's dragging his character.
I am not dragging my character.
Who's
Well-
dragging your character?
I just
It-
built beer on my keyboard, so it might be moving it
Oh,
around.
I see, I
That's
see.
it, yeah.
Anyways, the crit hit for 2. So,
Yes.
and he's gonna attack again. He's gonna attack one more time. 21.
No more. Yep, that hits.
Holy shit! Is this supposed to be
4.
this bad?
6 damage.
Did you fix your settings and put it on high?
My settings?
Your game settings?
Yeah, there's graphic
I-
settings for this.
There's
system.
graphic settings you could fix.
Just put it on low,
Oh,
low,
shit.
low. Yeah.
Make sure you have hardware accelerator on. By the way.
Oh yeah, make sure your hardware acceleration's on. We
Yep.
turn that off whenever we stream.
Your
so-
stream. Yep. So go to
Hardware
Google
acceleration.
settings. Yeah, your hardware acceleration. Turn that on.
Shoot.
And then relaunch.
It's gonna shoot at Vils. Shoot at Vils.
In system or what?
Shoot at Vils.
Just go to settings on Google Chrome.
Oh,
Just type in search, like the search bar.
Miss-
Just type in
miss.
hardware acceleration.
Vils takes 6. Oh no, he got healed, so he's back.
Make sure it's checked to be on.
54.
okay.
Yeah, you have to be low graphic settings probably for this. Or for this fucking system. Anyways, Baltoe, it's your turn. What are you doing?
I'm going to shoot my crossbow at the one across from Shiruma.
Okay. That's a miss.
Fuck, man.
A crossbow also has loading, so you can't shoot it twice in a turn.
Okay. And then
Unless
I'm
you
gonna have...
take an action to fucking reload it.
Okay, Shiruma has primary attack and secondary attack.
Yeah, he can
so-
attack twice.
Okay, he's gonna go ahead strike first.
And he can still use his primary for his other attack too.
Nice.
Secondary is just supposed to be like a attack that has different like things. Like it could be like a bludgeoning attack or something.
Oh, okay.
So you could just use 2 primaries if you want. Anyways, you can roll damage for the first one and the second
Oh.
one. Crit.
There we go. Okay, that works.
5.
Is it
you
better now?
Slice.
Yep.
You see Shirama just fucking jump on top of him and just bite into his shoulder. As you bite into the shoulder, roll me the crit damage.
This one's
Yeah.
a crit.
The bandit just falls over from Shiruma's weight as you just see Shirama just bite into his shoulder and then move over to the neck and rip out his whole neck as he dies.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's go.
That is the death of that one. Is that? I don't know which one it is.
It's this guy right here.
I know. I'm trying to highlight it. Oh, I didn't roll him on initiative.
What the heck?
Oh, well, he's dead anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna delete him. All right. Anyways, that is the end of Shirama's turn, or Balto's turn. It's gonna be this bandit's turn now. This bandit's gonna go over and he's gonna walk towards. Seeing this happen, he's gonna go over towards Herald and strike at him.
No. Alex's character's right there. I don't know.
I see Alex's character right here.
Alex's
No,
character's
he was
down
one
here.
up. Alex's character.
How'd you
was
guys
one
ping?
up.
How'd you guys ping? I want to ping.
He was
Oh,
up here originally.
Oh, was he? Oh, then he's just
Yeah.
gonna attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just gonna attack Mike then. Roll. Strike. 14, I believe that misses. 14 is a miss. The map. The 19. And then that. So just a little bit of damage. So 3 damage on Mike. So I'll go ahead and minus that off his sheet. It's 14. Okay, that is the end of that. And then this one is dead. And this one is going to come down towards you, Geralt. He's going to attack you. With, you're flat-footed since you're being flanked. So,
No.
What does that mean, flat-footed?
That means that it's a condition where if you're flanking somebody, it's a +2 to their attack. It's not advantage in the system, it's +2. But then some abilities in the system require you to be flat-footed. And there's other things that, not just flanking, but there's other actual actions that you can use to get someone flat-footed without flanking. Well, usually rogues do that. Anyways, I'm going to strike with my club. Circumstance bonus, +2. 16.
Yep, that hits.
You take 4, and you also take a little bit extra. 3 extra positions. Take 7. Yep. You take 7, and then
Oh my god.
I'm
He's
at
gonna-
1.
he's gonna attack you again.
No.
Oh shit.
Oh
Guys,
shit. This
what's
is
up?
how
I
I
spilled,
end.
I spilled beer on my keyboard, and now my keyboard's broken.
Oh shit, that's so bad.
Oh,
Damn,
shit.
Yes.
time to get a clickety-click keyboard that Will's got plenty, bro.
Geralt is
can't-
down.
I'm down.
No, girl.
The only person that can hit anyone. Just
And you see the bandit kind of go over, look at Geralt on the ground, and he walks towards Vils for the next one. Oh, actually, no, he takes out his sling and just fucking throws his sling at fucking Vils. It doesn't seem
Wait.
that he's.
It takes an action to draw the sling, doesn't it?
Oh, it does,
man.
it does, it does, it does.
I'm gonna restart. I'll be right back.
Even if he moves, it takes an action to hit again. So
Yeah,
that's it. He
that's
hit me
fine.
2 times.
He's gonna move then. He's gonna move over. Alright, if that's the case, if you guys are gonna call that out, I'm gonna be forcing and drawing for all of you guys now. I was being nice earlier.
I didn't say shit.
Hey, you
Anyways.
said that we were ready for battle. Just kidding.
Sure, you guys are. Anyways, Geralt's gonna go. Geralt
Death
is
save.
death save. Yep.
Uh,
First death save of the game.
it's grayed out for me for some reason. Oh, there you go. There you go.
I believe. There you go. So you've succeeded.
13. Let's
Yeah,
go.
reduced dying by 1. So you're now, I believe, you are now just. You're at 0 HP now. So that's it.
Yes.
Okay. That is that. But you also are prone. But you are stabilized for now.
Oh,
Okay.
I clicked the dead thing.
It doesn't matter. It's
Oh
fine.
my god.
Mike is gonna go, and Mike restarted, I believe. So I'm just gonna go for him. He's gonna take out his clan. He has his clan dagger. He's gonna strike at the one next to him. It's crit.
Let's go.
Crit, nice.
6, and then he takes 6, and he's gonna use his clan dagger again. 12 is a miss, and then he's gonna use his clan dagger again. 14 is a miss, so he only takes 6, so he's not dead. So it's 2.
Damn.
Alright, that is the end of Mike's turn. Herald, it's your turn. What are you doing? Oh, no, actually, no. With Bless, he hits with that 14, actually.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, we're in the bless circle right now, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just the people that is emanating. The bandit dies.
Yeah. Nice.
I forgot what Bless. Because 15 is the actual thing. Alright, Herald, now it's your turn.
If I heal Geralt, is he still prone or?
He's still prone, but he's a lot. He has HP and he can act on his turn.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast a double action heal.
Okay.
It's 30 foot, so I heal Geralt by 8.
You increase it by 8. So yeah, he's full. He's probably full health now.
Yes.
Okay. I increase it by 8. What's the? Oh, I have to roll a 1d8.
Yeah, you're on 1d8 plus the 8.
Oh.
So press the healing button. So it's 14. You heal for 14.
Oh yeah.
That's literally full.
Okay, so I have 1 action left.
Yeah, and then your last action probably has to be used to sustain your spell if you want to sustain it.
Yeah, I'll sustain it.
Okay, you sustain it. Okay, that's 3 actions. All right, that's the end of
Okay.
that. Vils is gonna look over, and he's gonna look over down, look at the rest, and he's gonna see that things are not going well for us. So he's gonna go ahead and roll, or he's gonna do this. No. He's gonna cast a spell, and it's gonna be a first level spell. He's gonna cast Spirit Link on Baltoe. Wait, no, not Baltoe. On Mike. Because Mike is getting hurt. So he has Spirit Link on Mike, and then the spell does its own thing.
Alright.
And his main thing is that he's going to shield for his last.
Alright, I'm back. What happened?
Perfect. Oh no. You're just being life linked by Vils. Okay, the bandit's going. This bandit is the one that is. Oh, is this one? No, this one here. He sees you down on the ground, Geralt. Looking down and seeing that, he's gonna see that. Looking down at you and looking down over there, he's gonna see a lot of different things. The question is, are these bandits fighting to the death or not? That's my question.
Yeah, are they bitches or not? Huh.
They're seeing that the battle's not going well. There are a lot of people. Why is Mike? Oh, it's because the
Oh.
keyboard's broken.
Yeah.
Alright, I think the bandit's just gonna look down at you, Geralt, and he's gonna slam at you.
Oh my god. Holy no fucking way.
So he's gonna slam
Wait, I
down
thought
at you.
Tim's healed, right?
Yeah, I know he's healed. He's back.
I'm still
Oh.
prone though.
He's trying to knock you out again.
My keyboard is shorted now.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
What does that mean?
It literally just died on me.
And then damage.
Wireless keyboards, am I right?
Slams down
It's
at you,
not
Geralt.
wireless.
You
Shit.
take 6. You take 6. And I believe, yeah, you're also prone and you're also flat-footed right now, right? Because you're prone.
Mm-hmm.
So you take the extra 3. So you take 9. And he's gonna look down at you
Oh
again.
no!
He's gonna just keep attacking you.
Oh
It's funny.
no! Oh no! I'm back
Yeah.
down again to 0.
You know, you should probably stick next to your healer.
I haven't gotten a chance to move.
Unfortunate. Yes, that's and then the last one he's gonna swing and he's gonna hit Mike. 11. That's a miss. So that's the end. That bandit's gonna shoot. Actually, the arrows stop coming. And Baltoe, is your turn now.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna seek with Shirama to see where the guy is.
Mhm.
How do I do that?
Roll me a perception roll.
Perception. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I thought.
10. You do not see him anywhere. Regardless, it's very difficult to see among the trees.
Wait, but not even with my feet,
What's your feet?
my enhanced senses.
Put that in the chat.
Okay. Put this in chat.
This is your Eidolon gains, that. Are you your Eidolon?
Yeah, I'm using Shirama to find him.
Oh, using Shirama to find him.
Yeah. 'cause
Oh,
Shirama's
I
out.
see.
How
I
far away?
see. Within 30 feet? He's not within 30 feet.
He's now within 30 feet of
Of
Shirama.
Shirama? Nope. The arrows
Oh,
just stopped coming.
Damn, that's a big circle if he's not within that.
Nope. Alright, you seeked. What else are you doing?
Okay.
You could use Shirama and charge for the bandits in the middle. You can cast
Yeah,
some
I think
spells.
Tim needs some help, so I'm gonna have to have Shirama be the carry for me
Okay.
and use another. Oh, let me
He's-
measure real quick.
He's charged. Yeah, he
probably
can make
beast
it. Yeah,
charge.
100% make it.
Yeah.
And the
Make him
fun-
beast charge.
The funniest thing about your guys' tokens is that they're just scale. Baltoe is smaller and so is Mike. Because Mike
I
and
can't-
Baltoe are small size.
Well, I took out my ruler. I can't turn off my ruler no more. I'm clicking.
You're on the top left?
I'm clicking character. Yeah. Token controls.
I'll just move you. Where do you want to go?
Oh, no, I got.
Let's go to the
selection.
square.
Okay.
The square
there we
looking
go.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 5.
What happened? Oh, there's go.
10, 15, 30,
Yep.
35.
You can make it so that you're flanking too, probably.
Oh, really?
So either here or here.
Wait, so any movement is an
I'll go
action?
up here.
Yeah, any movement is an action, and you can't.
So I
split
can
your
move
movement.
20?
Yeah, you can
so
move
I
up to
can move-
25 feet.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes more sense. Okay.
Fuck.
13 is a. Oh no, 14 is a miss. You're off by
Plus,
one.
no, plus 1.
I know.
yeah.
11 plus 2
Oh.
plus 1 is 14 is a miss.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah. So that is 2 actions, and then your first action was to seek. So your turn is done.
Yep.
Okay. The bandit's dead. Dead. This one is going to look down and is going to see that Geralt's down. Vils is there, and this is not looking good. And he notices that the bows stop, so he's going to start running. So he's
Don't let
gonna
him run.
go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. All his actions are meant to go run. It's the end of his turn. Geralt, roll me a death saving throw.
Okay.
Also, by the way, we're running the same rules as we did before. To run away, you have to reach the edge of the map and roll stealth. Same things as before, unless specifically dictated by the map. Okay, that's the end of Geralt. Mike's turn. Is Alex here? Alex is not here.
Alex?
Okay. Alex is not here. Okay. Mike is gonna go.
I'm here just trying to fix my damn keyboard, man. I
Okay.
can't do much.
Don't worry. Don't worry. It's all good. He's gonna dagger, strike boo. It's a miss. Strike boo. Miss, and another strike. I don't know what Alex's character could do, so I am just rolling the attacks. Alright, that's the end of his turn. Herald, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna move.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4. So how if I were to shoot a 15-foot cone, how would that work? Like, who would it hit?
Everyone in a 15-foot cone.
Yeah.
Forgot how to delete that.
So 15 feet would be so let me just delete this too. These effect shit is just so I don't know what to do with them.
So,
Okay. Let me do this. Okay, perfect.
I remember
Okay.
you do it like that, right? Where it's like a right angle.
Here. No, I think on the ruler there's a cone template.
is there?
Yeah, it's under the circle and the arrow. Yeah, I could just do it for you. 15 feet. That's 15 feet.
Okay, then I will use my last action for Spray of Stars.
Perfect. As you see Herald begin to coalesce and looks to be almost like starlight, you see him just breathe in, and you notice that one of his eyes turns completely black as his right eye starts to sparkle with starlight. And you notice he just seems to float a little bit into the air. It is a DC 17 reflex save. These guys have good reflex. It's 24.
Fuck.
But he is also dazzled still, so it's still fine.
Yeah.
As you see this,
Hey,
the
half.
bits of sparks. So yeah, roll damage. 1.
1.
All good. He has a 20% chance to miss though, still, since he's still dazzled. Okay. Spray of
Alright, that's
stars. Yeah, you moved and did an action. Okay, perfect. Alright, and then now we have Vils. He's gonna look over. He's gonna see that Geralt's still fucking down. He's like, I'm coming. He's gonna come over. He's gonna just go over and he's gonna cast a heal on you, Geralt.
Bro, how many spells does this dude have?
He's higher level than you guys. I'll just say that.
Oh.
He is way higher level. So healing, cast. He's gonna cast heal on you and public. No way, that's right? 1d10.
1?
Oh, because it's just a 1. Yeah. If you do a 1 action heal, you can roll like a 1. So yeah, you heal for 1 girl.
What the hell? Where did the
You're
minus
up.
come from?
I think I'm using a different. He's using wisdom. No, the minuses come from something else. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, it's because he's also
Anyways,
Because he's crippled. Oh, yeah. Not because
Jesus
he's.
Christ.
Forgot I'm streaming.
He's gonna cast shield. He's gonna cast shield. That's it. His turn. The bandit. Bandit's
It's
thinking
okay,
things are
only
going
Zeke's watching.
bad. He's gonna leave. He's gonna run away. It's gonna be 1, and no one has attack opportunity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
Can't you use a reaction to do attack opportunity or no?
No, you have to have the actual thing. This is attack
Hmm.
opportunity. Alright, Baltoe, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Mhm.
Get him, boy.
All right. How far can I move? My character says
It's 20 feet, I believe, because you're small.
25 feet speed. Okay. 80 feet? Why are they so fast, bruh?
You use all 3 actions to run. It's already 75.
Oh, that's what they did.
Mhm.
Okay. And how much movement does Shirama have?
I think 25 as well, right?
When I use a
50.
50 with it?
Mhm.
Okay. Shirama's gonna run first.
Mhm.
I can do that and then beast charge. I can do both, right?
Yep.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're gonna beast charge to get to 1.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna do the
Just drag it all the way over.
drag it all the way over. He catches up.
Yep.
Which one's the one that's hurt?
None of them are.
None of them are hurt.
No, the bottom one is 1 damage.
Oh yeah, one.
1 damage. All right.
Well,
Sean's
1
going
damage.
for it.
Hey, that's like 20% of their HP.
It's true. That's like 15%.
Oh,
Hurt. Low damage. 4. You slice into him from the back and he just screams out in pain. Okay. I think it's the end of your turn. Bandit,
Okay.
bandit, bandit. This one is going to try and escape. So he's going to roll a stealth. So, stealth.
Hey, I'm alive too. Don't forget.
I know. That's a failure. Stealth again.
Do they have to beat
It has to be
Shrama's
Shrama's
or-
perception, yeah. His passive perception. His passive perception is like 11. Wait, that can't be right.
It can't be right.
Cause it's
It
your
should be based off mine, right? Yeah.
It's off of his.
Off his? Oh, but he has enhanced senses too, right?
Yeah, so that's under his feet, right? His feet.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't have. It's under. I haven't added it to his. Oh no, no, yeah.
Regardless, 18 does escape.
Okay.
So I believe.
No.
18 does escape. So
Bitch.
he disappears. It's Geralt's turn. What are you doing?
Okay, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile.
So you're laying on the ground. and
Oh,
just
let me-
Ha!
Okay, I use an action to get up. I use the other action to cast Magic Missile one time if he dies.
One time. Yeah, it is enough. How far can Magic Missile reach?
125. No, 120 feet.
Yeah, it says right there. Yeah, you just
Oh,
fucking
shit, yeah.
blat straight in the face.
Is there any more?
As he falls to the ground dead, you look around. And looking around, you wait for a second. As you wait for a second, nothing seems to happen. As you look around and all of you just see and wait for the bow or the strikes to come around. But it is quiet. And although it's quiet, you begin hearing rustling from the north trees. As you begin to hear rustling from the north trees, you guys get your weapons back out. As you get your weapons back out, Vils takes out his thing to heal Geralt. Says, "Here, take this." And he gives you a small thing of he gives you a small potion.
Oh, I thought he was gonna give him healing plasma.
He's gonna give Geralt a small a lesser healing potion. Drink this, it'll heal you. Oh no, sorry, not that one. Minor one. Not the lesser one. Should help a little bit at least.
Yes, for 2.
As that happens, you just see that you see
wait, Geralt healed?
Yeah, for a little bit. You see a large man with tree trunks for arms come from the north side, and he just kind of says, "All of you, okay? All right? Alive?" He looks around at all of you, and he just sees you, Geralt. He says, "You are not a frontline bot. I know that for sure." And he looks over and he says, "We've got to go. We've got to keep going a little bit farther. Get away from these bandits, from these trees. Make sure the camp is right, and we'll make camp a little bit farther along the road. It's going to be sunrise soon, so we might as well just keep going, actually." He just kind of nods towards all of you. "Just remember to bandage up your wounds, make sure they don't get infected." And he looks over towards Baltoe. "Make sure to get this lot in shape, alright?" He leaves, not waiting for a response. As that happens, you guys all gain some EXP.
Oh yeah.
So, EXP So let me go ahead and do this. You guys gain.
Did you see my response to the captain?
So that's 1 bandit, 2 bandits. You guys gain 100 EXP, and it's 1,000 to level up.
Oh shit.
Damn, boy.
As you guys gain that EXP, you guys kind of look around at each other, and you realize that the night is going to be a long one.
How do I do this?
But for the sake of expediency, you guys gain EXP, you guys get your shit together, and you guys continue back onto the road. And that's where we're going to take a break for now. Okay, let's do this thing again. So, as a quick reminder, everybody, you guys all were called in the city of Mystere. You guys traveled along, and then you were ambushed by bandits. That shit took 2 hours. So, we will go back. We'll activate. As we load the travel again. And I believe... There we go. So, as the night goes on, and the time begins to change, and you guys begin to see the sunlight outside, you guys see that the place is still the same, the world is still the same, and as you guys are making your way across the traveling land, you notice that the first caravan, they are a little bit closer to you guys now. The first, not caravan, sorry, I keep saying caravan. The first cart is closer to all of you, and you guys are kind of moving as a group slower than usual. Obviously a little bit wary of the bandit attack that happened the night before. And as you're making your way across, or rather making your way along, you see the first one stop, first cart. It stops, and you notice that the captain kind of gets off, and you see him just kind of walk over towards yours. Kind of nods at the one that's driving yours, and that guy gets off. And the captain jumps onto your cart, and he takes up the reins of the horses. The first cart begins to move forward, while the second cart begins to move along as well, as the captain takes over the Uber driver role. As he looks back, he begins to speak and talk to all of you. So, bit of a scuffle last night. He looks back. He just kind of looks at all of you. Bit of a scuffle, yeah?
Yeah. Where were you, by the way?
We were fighting our own fights, didn't you hear? And they were. There was clashing of metal and screams of pain. You notice that in the morning as the sun was coming up, looks to be the lizard man on the other side. He has a large gash across his chest, and it's been bandaged up. And he's been kind of laying down the whole time. And you see that some of the other fighters are kind of banged up a little bit. You see even on the captain, there is a large bruise on his left eye. Damn bastards clubbed me straight in the temple. But we got a good grip on some of them. Took out some. Saw you guys took out your own too. Tell me, did any of them escape?
Only one, right? The one with the bow?
Yes.
I believe 2 escaped.
2,
One
huh?
hidden in the trees, and one ran away on foot.
Well, that's annoying because we're gonna know where we're going now. And you see Vils just kind of look over at all of you and just kind of just, sorry, he looks at the 4 of you. I'm sorry, I've taken a vow of of pacifism. I cannot hurt my fellow humans. Or people, sorry, Baltoe. And also, Geralt. Anyways, I've taken a vote of pacifism. I'm sorry I could not help, but I did gather a few things from the bandits that we felled. And he takes out a couple of things. He takes out a few of the arrows that were shot at some of you. Especially you. Especially himself. This arrow was shot into me, and there was a bit of poison mixed in. And unfortunately, I am an expert in antidotes and other things of the like, and also divine favor. And I was not harmed too harshly. But there's also something else. And you see Vils just take out a small emblem, a small sigil. And on this sigil, you see what looks to be a skull. And the skull has what looks to be a large arrow through its temples. And as the guard captain looks at this sigil, his face just turns a little bit gray. And you see Vils just kind of look over at him and says, "Oh, you recognize this too?" The rest of you, roll me an intelligence, which would be probably a society. Roll me society. All four. All of you guys roll me society.
Hold up, I gotta rejoin.
No worries.
Dude. Wait, that's not
Third
that's
not
not
one.
mine.
Third not one. Can I get a fourth?
Say, dude, I always get fucking.
Then Mike,
Society roll.
yeah, you would go to your proficiencies,
I
and
see
you
it.
go, yeah, and then go on to society. And that is a 13. So, Herald, you don't know shit, man. You've been outside of the civilization for a long time. You don't know nothing about that sigil. Baltoe and Mike, you guys have a passing understanding of it. You may have seen it once or twice, but it's definitely from the surrounding area. And even Baltoe, even though you're from here, you look at it for a second and it just slips your mind. Although Sharama just kind of shakes your wrist. But Geralt, you've studied extensively about the world since you've left. You've studied a lot of different things. And you recognize this. This sigil is from Abyss Gulch. And as we all know, in Abyss Gulch, there are many organizations that work on the underground. Many criminal organizations specifically. And this sigil is owned by a company sponsored by Abyss Gulch. A company that is unnamed but infiltrates other ones. It's an underground company. Someone call it a black company. And you just kind of look at it for a second and you just realize that it has to deal with criminal organizations. That's really the rest that you know.
Okay.
And you see Vils just look over at all of you and asks, "Do you know what this is? Do you guys understand?"
I think so. Does that mean they're coming after us? The Abyss Gulch?
Yes. Blasted gulches, as you just kind of hear Vils spit out in a bit of spite and fury. He just kind of looks over a little bit, his eyes a little bit incensed. He just kind of says, "Those damn gulches. Always trying to make trouble. Killing for the fun of it, doing other things." He kind of looks over towards the captain. Gulches are involved. Means that there are spies in our midst. Some of us can't be trusted, I assume. And the captain looks over towards Vils, and he eyes every single one of you. Yes. Some of us can't be trusted. And you just see the captain just pause for a long second. But he just gives a sigh and just... "I don't want the others to know that you found that emblem. Keep that between us, alright? The spy most likely might come from the other ones. And maybe even the people here. It's too late to not share with the rest of these people, the rest of these few, but maybe we could keep some of the information away." He looks back towards the other group. "I'll tell you right now. That one over there," and he kind of points to the guy in blue armor, "he's been my friend for a long time, so I don't He's not suspicious. But the lizard man, the elven guide, and the other fighter, those three I've barely known for a week. So they may be one of the ones that orchestrated that attack on us last night. Although the lizard man did get stabbed in the chest, so maybe not him.
Wait, who did you say again?
The elven guide, your direct superior, the one that assigned you. The other fighter, the one that is a little bit gruff looking, he has no armor. The one, you just put fighter in leather armor. Making notes. And then the last one, which is the lizard man. But he did get slashed through the chest. So he may not, he's still on the list of suspects, but obviously maybe he got hurt. Or maybe he's just big braining it, who knows. Anyways, you see the captain look over and he says, "We've just got to keep our wits about us then. I just wanted to come talk to see if you had any information. And it looks like you did. Job well done." You see Vil just kind of smile with a bit of a grin. He says, "Well, good thing to be useful, I guess." He kind of looks over towards all of you and just kind of smiles too. And you see Vil just look over towards the captain. "Oh, by the way," he reaches into his bag and he takes out a Bible. "Captain, have you heard of the good word?" And you see the captain just kind of halt the cart and just kind of gets off and he leaves. And he's like, I'll tell him next time." And you just see one of the guards come over and they just take over the reins again. And you guys continue forward along on this pathway. As you're traveling,
The captain's name.
oh yeah, Captain Rorschenk. Rorschenk. That's how you spell it. Captain Rorschenk. And as you guys are making your way along this pathway, I would like to have whoever's looking out to roll perception for me.
That'd be Grant.
That would be me.
Baltoe.
Mm-hmm.
The dog with the good nose.
The good boy.
The good
The
boy.
goodest of boys.
Good boy. The good corgi. 9. The bad boy. Bad dog. Alright.
Oh, God.
No food.
Bad dog. No
You
treats
and
for
your
you.
stomach.
You just kind of look around and you just... you breathe in the scent of manure. And it really does a number on your nose. As this is
What
farmland.
do you smell?
Sharma looks over, he just nods the same thing. As you look around and you don't see anything or smell anything. You all travel along the path, going north and north and north. Let me roll a few d20s. See? Anything happens. Oops. 1d20. 5. I need to roll 3 because it's 3 days. 8. And 9. All under 10. As all of you continue on this journey, the silence is a bit palpable as the tension has been raised as you see that you're being targeted for one reason or another. But the next 3 days are uneventful as you travel and travel and travel until you reach a large section of wall. Cresting the top of a hill, you look down and you see that there is a large border wall made of stone, going along what looks to be a large forest, and in the distance, mountains. And on this large wall, you see there are guards posted up on it, and there are many carts going to it. Although, the long line of carts and people seems to not be moving at all. As you reach what looks to be a large swampland of some kind. Or not swampland, sorry. A large grassland of some kind. And as you see this large road going along, you notice that the captain comes to speak to all of you again. And he just kind of says, all right. Past few days have been stressful, but we're alive, we've got through it. Seems good. But no clues regarding our... What's the word? Regarding our infiltrators. We must be careful in Borgbal. I cannot lose any people to go in, obviously, because all of us going in, we are under the banner of Angel Feather. And the orders are 10 people go in. Any less, any more, does not work that way. We just must be careful inside of Borgbal. Don't say anything. Let me do the talking. And the captain kind of turns... Oh, right. And he kind of looks back at all of you. We found another clue, if any of you are interested. Looks like... And he kind of looks over at Vils and scans over towards Mike. Looks like the arrows were elven made. He turns.
Do you have one of the arrows on you?
Yeah. He just kind of gives it back. He just turns around and gives one to you. He says, yep.
Give it a sniff.
Yeah, you just sniff for a perception.
What is it? Bloodhound sense, but I don't know what the heck.
What does that do? Under your feet?
It's actually what is it? I can't pull it up on.
I'm looking at your ancestry features.
Yeah, it's on ancestry features.
It says your small blunt snout and labyrinth sinus system makes you resist to fall.
This is what it says on the ancestry for bloodhound specifically.
Oh. Imprecise sense. You can use a sense mode to determine location. It remains hidden. Additionally, you gain +2 survival checks to track creatures. You purely sense with your scent. Okay, so you haven't tracked this creature before. Oh no, you may have previously sensed it.
I smelled him. Yeah, I smelled him.
That's why you're smelling everybody. Jesus Christ.
Bro.
So roll me.
Smelled everybody for a reason.
Roll me a survival check.
All right. Oh.
For a reason, huh?
Yep. I wasn't just smelling you guys because I'm weird.
Because you're a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was just smelling buttholes because he liked it, man.
Yeah.
No. There's a reason why I gave everybody a good.
So a 9.
Fuck.
Wait.
Wait. Have Shirama.
No, you can't. No, Baltoe is the one that has the actual.
Before you make this
ancestry.
roll, are you telling this to us or?
Yeah.
I use Diviner Sight.
You glimpse to the future, roll a d20. When the attempt is non-secret 7 roll a skill check, you can use the number. Okay, so roll me a d20.
Who, Tim?
Tim.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Okay, so you can use a 2 instead.
You want to use a 2 or 7?
Yes, I use the 7.
Fuck.
There's
There
a
goes my focus.
There's a focus of point for the day gone. Anyways, you smell it and you realize that although the smell is almost impossible to differentiate, because the smell is covered in multiple people's scents. The captain, Ville's blood, the person that identified it, even the ground, the grass. There's so many people on this arrow that it's impossible to determine which ones had it last or even earliest, because the smells keep overriding each other.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's extremely difficult to tell.
This arrow's too old for me to get a good sense out of it. Sorry.
Yeah. The captain turns and he says, just follow the cart along. Make sure to stay close. We're going in as soon as possible. We've got our supplies already set up. So if there's anything to buy.
Explain why we're here in Borgbal.
We get to South Camp first, then we explain the mission. That's how always standard procedure is. Plus, we're scouting for the other team. a safe path for the entire company to arrive in. So, it's enough for you to know.
All right.
He goes onto the cart. He goes onto your cart, actually. He lets the others go first. And as he kind of goes onto your cart, he he leads the cart in front of the others, and he takes your cart to the front of the line. As he keeps going forward along the pathway, he just kind of skips the line and goes to the right-hand side. And you just see what looks to be an old guard just kind of go up to him and say, "Halt, halt, halt! You've got to wait in line like with the others." And you see the captain just kind of look down at him and just, "We've got summons. We've got a decree." And he kind of reaches into his bag, and he just kind of hands it, what looks to be a rolled scroll to the guard. He kind of hands the scroll to the guard, and the guard just kind of gets his little pocket knife, and he just breaks the seal, and he just opens it up. As he opens it up, you notice that the guard, whose perception, passively, is over 15.
Where can we check that?
So, your passive perception is 10 plus your modifier.
Mine's 15 exactly. Meets beat.
Yes, so if you have a plus 5 in perception, you meet.
Yes, I do.
Okay. I mean, regardless, I'm gonna say it in front of everybody, so it doesn't matter now.
Fine.
Just knowing that one person has it is fine. Because you're probably gonna tell anyone anyways. So, you notice that as the guard opens the seal and kind of opens the scroll, his right hand seems to cover one of the ends of the scroll. And Geralt, or whoever has a passive perception 15, you notice that a few coins drop into his hand silently as he opens the scroll deftly. Almost blink and you'll miss it. And he just kind of looks over and just kind of nods a little bit, feigning reading the scroll, and kind of scrolls it back down and says, "Alright, everything seems in order. Oh, does everyone have a hearthstone?"
Have a
And
what?
you, the guard at the border asks the captain, "Does everyone have a hearthstone?"
No.
And the captain says, "Yes."
Oh.
And then the captain looks back at you and kind of scowls at you, girl, for saying something. And then the border patrol kind of looks over at you a little bit, girl, just eyeing you a little bit. And then the captain just kind of reaches his hand over and touches the guard's shoulder. "Don't worry, we've all got one." And you just kind of see again, Geralt, a bit of coin dropping into his little shirt pocket. And he says, and the guard just kind of eyes Geralt for a second, and he just kind of, "Alright, let them in!" And you see the guard at the little booth just kind of nod, and he just kind of, as the gate begins to open and open and open. "Herald, you've been here before, and this is where they turned you away." You had to walk back to Mistier. But now you're going in for the first time. Everybody here is going in for the first time, except Baltoe. Maybe. As you guys are all going into Borgbal for the very first time, the captain looks back at all of you and he just says, "For what it's worth, I'm sorry." As the carts begin to move forward past the wall. As all of you go past the wall, past everything, the gates close behind you. And you guys realize that you're the only ones that were let in. And at this wall, almost as if the sound from the outside can no longer be heard. The sounds of people in queue, people talking, people wondering what was happening, how all of you were let in. The sound just seemed to deafen, and it is completely silent. As if you have entered another world.
Wait, did the captain leave us?
No, he's the one steering your cart.
Oh, okay.
And as you guys are making your way into the forest of Borgbal, as soon as you leave the border, the walls, you notice that the sounds of life and plant life come. And as the captain is
trees.
as the captain is looking over, he just kind of hears you say that and he says, "Alright, the reason why I brought this cart up first is because he points at you, Baltoe. You've been here before, right?"
Yeah, of course I have. Don't doubt the best tracker in Mist here.
Perfect. I have a map already, but if we get lost or stray off the path, just let us know, alright?
Okay, can I look at the map for a moment too?
Of course. Just make sure it matches up with your own. And he kind of hands it to you.
Okay.
You open the map, and you meticulously study it.
I'm gonna use my cantrip. Oh shit, where's my character sheet? Here it is.
Can I take a look too?
Yeah, of course, everyone can take a look at it. You see
Yeah.
Ville's just kind of leaning over Balto's shoulder.
Cast my
And then-
cantrip of no direction.
You also see the guide.
What?
You see the elven guide from the other cart jump over towards your guys' cart. Kind of leans over and says, "Ooh, I want to look. You see that guy just kind of look down at it.
I kind of scoot him away. There's not enough room.
Ah.
Ah.
And he kind of just looks at you for a second, Geralt,
And
and he
I
just
go,
says,
let me see. I just want to get it more attuned to my area, and I use my other skill feat. Survey wildlife.
you look around. Roll me a survival check, yeah.
Okay.
13. You look, and you just kind of, after studying the map, after figuring out which way is north, after looking at the tracks and everything like that, you are on a well-worn path. And it seems a lot of other carts and people seem to have gone through here recently. Well used, probably within the last day, and used enough to where the plants are no longer growing in this small little section of grass. So, but animals, maybe a few deer, maybe a few fauna, or rather a few birds, but nothing big, nothing dangerous you see. No bears, nothing like that.
Okay.
The captain continues forward, and you just see the elven guy just kind of, he kind of just sits down next to all of you and just kind of says, "Alright, just making myself a bit more comfortable. Doing all that paperwork is a lot on the mind. So," and you see Ville's just kind of scoot away from him too. And you see a kind of a small circle just kind of scooted away. And you see the elven guy look over at all of you and says, "A bit of a scuffle a long time ago, right? A bit difficult. Well, we're at least past it. I don't think those bandits can follow us into the Borgbal. Impossible unless they were part of a company. Which I highly doubt." He looks at you, Baltoe, and he just kind of says, "So, this road, how many times have you traveled on it before?"
I've traveled on this road plenty of times.
"Really?
So many I can't count.
Oh, that mean you must know a lot about Borgbal then, right?"
Many times on this road. I mostly just focus on the destination, you know. It's not about the journey.
Perfect. Yes, of course. Wait. Is that how the saying goes? Destination before journey?
Yeah, for me it is. I'm just mainly a tour guide when it comes to showing.
Oh, I see. It's quite
taking people upon
expensive.
this path.
Quite expensive tour guide then. Getting
I think
Yeah.
to myself, I didn't get any of this money. What?
yes, you're
No one paid me.
you didn't
The
get any
heck
money.
How much did Tiver get paid to do what?
Tiver,
Expensive. Yes.
She-
Very expensive.
Yeah. Timber is the one that handles a lot of your finances, so yes. You just seem like, oh, very expensive. You must be very well versed in Borgbal travel then. It's good. It's good that we have a well, I've never been here before, but the captain has. Borgbal travel has always been quite a curious thing. He looks down, he looks at all of you. All of you know. Well, never mind. Regardless.
By chance, take a look at that arrow that the captain got.
Arrow? Arrow. Oh, you mean the arrow? Oh, you mean the arrow that was shot? Yes, I'm the one that identified it. It's elven made.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Continue with what you're saying.
Yeah, it's elven made, of course. And that's what I was saying. He kind of eyes. You notice he just kind of glances at Mike for a second, because Mike is an elf. He just glances back. And he just kind of. Any case, yeah. What I was saying before. First things first. I need you to share some information regarding Borgbal if you can.
Yeah, what can I, go ahead and shoot.
Yeah, do you know of any wandering reflections around here?
I perform, would that be an Arcana check to see if I know anything?
Roll.
Wandering reflections. Well, what are they?
You don't know.
What would I have to roll for that
shit.
to see if I know?
Roll me. You may have picked it up maybe once or twice. Roll me society.
Oh, actually, I am trained in society. Because I'm a shoonie.
You're a shooty,
Oh.
huh?
But
I
I have shoonie lore, guys. Shoonie lore. In my feats.
You kind of look, he looks over and he just kind of looks at you for a second, waiting for your response. You have no idea what he's talking about.
I'm gonna think real hard and be like, what is it called?
Wandering reflection.
Wandering reflection.
Roll me deception with your lie if you're gonna lie. Oh. Wait, what?
Yes. A wandering reflection. I believe Shirama knows more than me about it. Go ahead and tell him, Shirama. And then I nod to Shirama to just bark.
And Shirama barks. And you see the elven
That should
guide.
be a good explanation about it, right there. Yep, that's exactly it, Shirama. Exactly.
See the elven guy. You see the elven guy look over at you and just kind of looks over at Shirama and he says, "I understand. I understand."
What if he speaks dog?
I don't know.
Regardless, the elven guy just moves past the subject. Regardless, it's good that we've got at least a couple of experienced people here. From what I've heard, Borgbal is a very dangerous place.
But a reflecting water, I purposely say it wrong, is something that may be different for any of us out here in Borgbal. It's different for everybody, so be careful about it.
Oh, that must be a local speak term for us. I see. No, yes, it is. Well, obviously they're all different. That's the problem. Usually the people around can know more about it, but since, well...
I've never personally experienced it, but you know.
Oh, you haven't?
Shirama has the experience. So.
Oh, I see. I see. So most likely when he was a cub. That makes sense.
Yeah, something like that.
I see. Well, it's a good thing he came out of it alive. And you see the guy just
what the hell is he talking about?
Can I do Oculus?
Roll for you, girl. So I'll say this: Herald, you won't know shit. Mike, you won't know shit. Baltoe is probably one of the only ones that would have known something from the people that came to Borgbal, and Geralt, you may have read about it once or twice before the time. So I want you to roll me. What's your lore? Fortune telling?
Yeah.
How about we do this? With things regarding your backstory, I'm gonna have you guys roll lore stuff. Your lore skill. So
Alright.
roll me your lore skill. Geralt. Fortune telling. The words, you're not quite sure. The words don't seem familiar. But the implication behind what he's saying does. Reminds you of a time long past. Can't put your finger on it. But you do know that it is very dangerous. And very magical. That's all you really know about it. It's something that rings a bell a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And as he just kind of looks at all of you, he just kind of, at least it should be safe. I mean, there hasn't been one seen in a while. Captain! You see the captain look back. What do you want, Claude? Captain, I propose.
Thought his name was Randy.
Me too.
It's not Randy.
What? I thought Andy.
I've had you down as Randy since day one.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, don't worry. Sorry, don't worry. We should probably ditch the carts. And the captain just kind of looks over and he says, Right. Of course. He looks back at all of you and just sighs a little bit. We're going to have to go on foot. There's a outpost coming up a little bit. I think you already know, Baltoe, but we have to go on foot for a little bit, for a while longer, alright?
No worries, Captain. I've got my lay of the land.
Of course. And true to what he said, you guys travel for maybe like 30 to 40 minutes. And in front of you is a small post. Not even a cabin, not even anything else. But an outpost. Not an outpost, sorry. A signpost. And there it says, leave all carts and traveling implements here. They shall be
Are
delivered.
there... Oh, okay. I was about to ask, are there other carts around this area?
No, there are no other carts. You see the captain kind of get off the cart and just kind of says, Alright, take all of your important luggage, or rather take all of your important things. Leave your luggage in the carts, we'll leave the horses here. We have to wade through, and then we'll finally be at South Camp. Alright? Come on, quickly. And you see the captain just kind of jump off of the cart, tie the cart to the post, and you just see the elven guy just kind of jump off. And he says, well, Godspeed, I guess. Jumps off and goes to the other cart, and you see them just start tying down their luggage. Tying down all of the things. You see... You're not sure, but you see Vils look over at all of you and says, Baltoe, what's happening? I don't understand.
We're going to, walk on foot for now.
We're walking?
Yes, we'd have to walk on foot because there's no carts allowed past this point.
And you see Vils' eyes, he just turns gray. I can't walk as fast as everyone else. How long is the walk till South Camp?
Geralt. Are you like a... Oh, we have an alchemy guy right here. Oh, I'll walk up to Mike. Hey,
What are you talking about?
do
You
you know-
literally have a
are you-
freaking dog that you
are
can
you-
summon, that he can sit on. What are you...
I'm not gonna make him sit on Shirama. Do you know how much I feel what Shirama feels? Do you know how my back will feel about Shirama looked to? Okay. You're an alchemist. Can you turn this cart into like a little wheelchair thing?
Do you know how alchemy
wait.
works?
I'm sure I can craft something out of this.
Yeah, is someone here crafty?
Let's see.
Is anyone here crafty?
You,
I have an idea of how
I
to
can
help.
you, s-
Do
you
you
see,
want me to roll crafting?
I can roll
I can-
crafting too.
I can roll
Crafting-
Too.
crafting
What's
something
weapon?
takes time. Number one, crafting a wheelchair out of the remains of the cart that's going to be delivered.
All right. I'll tell him. Vel, if you feel tired, I'll have Shirama carry you.
Are you sure?
Yeah, how much do you weigh?
Oh, I'm pretty lanky. I'm not that heavy. Although and he kind of picks up his bag. My important things might be. And it is a large backpacking backpack.
Geralt's a robot. Maybe he won't feel that weight.
He definitely won't.
Carry that
He
weight.
definitely won't feel that weight.
I was actually gonna ask if I could ride on top of Shamro too.
No.
Wait,
I'm
did
not
we
a
already get
taxi
a long
service. I'm a
rest?
tracker. Okay.
Yeah, you guys have a long rest. You guys have everything back. You guys have a long rest.
Oh,
Easy go.
okay.
Well, Vel, if you ever feel tired, I guess I'll carry your bag and Shirama will carry you.
Alright, that's perfect. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I know
What a-
I will repay you once we find out. Well, once we can obtain one of those blessings, one of those mysteries for ourselves. All of you will be on my first repay list. I really do appreciate it.
Ah, no worries, man.
You see,
Before we leave, though, I want to get a good smell of everybody in our belongings.
I passed,
I
yeah.
turn my butt to.
And the
Is this
extra guys.
correct?
No. Just in case any of you guys get lost, I'll be able to find you guys, idiots. But if any of you stray away from the path, I'll be able to know who it is. Okay. Yeah.
It's very, very convenient.
I walk up to other soldiers too. I'm just gonna give you guys a sniff. That way, if anyone gets lost, I can try and help find you.
You see the elven guide Randy, not Claude, sorry. Randy. You see the elven guy look over and he just kind of looks at her and says, Perfect, of course.
Okay. Shirama's gonna do the same thing. He has enhanced senses as well.
You sniff everybody and you distinctly remember each smell differently. Some of them smell like people, other ones smell like cinnamon. And you notice that Randy smells like poison.
Can I, while we're advancing with the cart, can I use a stealth check and hide in the bushes a little far behind, in case, or a little up ahead?
For what reason?
Oh, just to scope out. You know?
Sure, you can stealth. I'll say this. You can make yourself move quietly with your stealth. And
Okay.
you can make sure that if anything does happen, you'll be the last to get targeted. Yeah, go ahead and roll me a stealth. Let's just say that you're removing your footsteps as best as you can. And you're making sure that, everything's okay. So, the captain looks over all of you and says, as expected, none of you are most of you are not traveling light. Remember, all of the luggage and goods will be, they'll be delivered once we reach South Camp, alright? Make sure to leave most
Did
of
you
your
hear
things
that,
here.
Phil? Do you want to leave anything here?
No. A lot of things are important. There's my antiseptic, my disinfectant, my bandages, my boiling water pan for wounds, my
Got
cauterizer,
insulation in there?
my
Can any of you
defibrillator.
magic people produce water?
Oh. Let me see.
I can make you feel cold.
Oh my god. You guys don't have bare essential spells.
You see Bill's look over and he says, see, looks like our spellcasters don't have... Besides, if we get lost here, we'll be able to survive for a bit of time. I did pack a few rations in there as well. And he looks, and then Captain looks over your tube also. We're not gonna get lost. He turns back. Whatever. If you want to carry it, you want to carry it. It's fine. Just remember, stick together. Although, if things do happen, Worst case scenario, we'll meet at South Camp. You already have someone that's been there, and I've been there too.
God damn it.
And you see the captain just nod. You see Phil's just nod.
Or-
You see the captain nod at all of you as well. Alright, shall we continue then? This captain just kind of begins to lead the way.
Mhm.
And since Vil's leg is a little bit slower, he rides on Shirama. But as he kind of gets onto Shirama, your back gets heavier. And as you put the pack on, you are now encumbered. And you
I'm
move
gonna
at a
say,
snail's fast. Snail's
Hey,
pace.
Geralt, can you please carry this bag?
Okay, I will. Looks like you're having
My-
trouble. Wait, did you say you want me to carry? You want to carry me onto the back? What?
Wait,
Just kidding.
you can carry the bag. And then I'll walk up to Herald. Herald, can you carry me so I can look up higher?
Okay.
I only weigh 90 pounds.
Wait. Can my character carry 90 pounds?
Probably not, but not for long periods of time. Just depends on how
If
you're
I
carrying
get,
them.
If I get tired of, carrying Vel, I'll have you carry me.
What the fuck?
You guys figure out your plan of carrying each other in a conga line. Mike is just chilling. He's stealthily moving along the tree line. Just making a bit of a
How much
pathway.
does Bell weigh?
Vils, he weighs probably, he's like 125, 130.
How's it? Okay. I
He's
guess,
very
yeah.
skinny. He's very skinny.
Chirama's way bigger than me, so.
Yeah. And you just kind of walk, but you guys are moving a little bit of a slower pace. And you see the captain kind of just, and they just kind of slow their pace as the fighters, the mage as well. You see that the lizard man mage is being carried piggybacked by one of the fighters too. So all of you are moving quite slow throughout this forest.
Oh, I walk up to the lizard guy. I'm like, how's your wound doing?
Fine.
Can I give it a smell?
Yeah, you smell it. It smells of rot.
Smell some.
Right, oh.
Spit on some dirt, man. Come on, Grant.
Yeah, if you need, I can give you some. I could give you some first aid.
Do you have an antidote? Or
Yeah, here you
maybe
Here's some healing plaster.
he looks at it and looks at you.
It can be used to treat wounds.
The wounds will not close because of poison. Do you have?
Wait.
Because of poison.
I think my
Yes.
cock, he's an alchemist.
Oh, my cock. Hey,
Can't you
Yeah,
make
I have-
some antidote
I am. Yeah. Let me
and some gold?
make some antidote. Do you happen to have 3 gold coins for me, Mr. Lizard Man?
3 gold coins. He
No,
looks
just
at
use
you.
my dirt.
He looks at you.
Did you just hear him?
I
Shush, shush, shush,
will
shush.
pay those 3 gold coins to keep myself alive. And he
Yeah.
just kind of nods, and he nods, and you see him just kind of weakly take out a few coins. He tosses you 3 gold coins.
Wait,
But
Mike, what are you gonna do?
if this antidote does not work, I will end you.
He said he's gonna kill you, my cock.
Oh God. Wait. This is a lesser antidote. I didn't realize that. Never mind.
What does a lesser
How
antidote
much?
do?
How much gold does it cost to make that one?
No, this one's 3 gold, but then an antidote protects you against toxin. Upon drinking an antidote, you gain +2 items to fortitude saving throws against poison for 6 hours. I don't save you. I just prevent you from having that.
Here.
Then
Well, it'll at least stop
Yeah,
the
you
effect
know what?
of the poison.
I'll use
I don't-
my 3 gold.
I don't think it does.
That's fine.
I mean, we could have him drink it and see if it does.
How do I use it like how you guys used it?
I'll just say that you just give it to him. You don't have to throw it on there.
No, but how do you use it though? Either way.
You click it. You press your thing in the inventory. You press the little chat button, the little speech bubble.
Left of the name. Left of the name. Little icon on the left of the name.
There you go.
That's acid fast.
That's acid.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh.
All right, let's
Very
roll in it. All right.
Alright.
There it is. There it is.
I see. I see. He looks over and he says, "But Geralt, you offer to pay for it instead."
Yeah, I can pay for it instead.
I
So my cock
appreciate.
doesn't die.
I appreciate it, sentient one. I hope you can find your master soon.
What?
Talking to you, girls.
Oh, I
Oh.
don't think I have a master, but yeah, I hope so too. He's out there somewhere.
What?
He nods, and he drinks the antidote. And you notice, even though he's a lizard man, his scales return to almost a little bit more green than it was the pale gray before. Some color returns to his scales. He says, "I appreciate the relief, but the poison is spreading still. I will be healed in South Camp. My wife, she shall heal me. Thank you, though, sentient one, and my cock." And he just kind of continues for as the fire
Oh,
just kind of.
what's your name
shifted.
again, so I could get your scent down again?
Yeah.
My
Sorry,
name.
Shirama wants to know. I didn't forget your name. But
My name is Sen.
Sand.
Sen.
Sent.
Sen.
Sen. Okay.
Senna.
Sen.
Senna.
Full send. Okay.
No,
Senna.
just Sen.
Can you spell that out for me?
He's saying Senna.
No, the name is Sen.
Can you spell it out for me, please?
S
Oh, shit.
E N.
That's
Senna.
common.
3 letters.
You got that, Shirama. Good job. Okay.
And you just the lizard man looks at you, Baltoe. And he just kind of scoffs a little bit, and they continue forward along the path.
I tell Lizard Man that. By the way, my name is Geralt.
I will call you Geralt. But-
So, Mr. Sen, how long have you known everyone else on this party?
I have-
caravan?
As you guys are just walking through the pathways, you guys
Mhm.
just start talking to him all, and he's being held piggyback by one of the fighters, and the fighter is just silent. He's just fucking silent. But Sen is turned towards all of you, and he's talking to you guys in conversation. I have worked for Angel Feather. Well, me and my wife have worked for Angel Feather for 5 years now. But knowing this specific group, it has only been a week for these ones. 2 weeks for these ones. A week for you.
So you've never worked with Captain
The captain.
Rorschach?
I have heard of the captain before. But this is the first time I have met him.
And Randy?
Randy? Only a week. Only 2 weeks.
I thought his name was Cloud. Baltoe.
What's the name of Mr. Fighter that's carrying you?
He looks
Mr.
over.
Fighter, Mr. Fighter.
Is this fighter?
As
Yeah,
I
is this
walk
fighter?
into-
Is he
He looks
human
at-
or what is he?
He
What
is a big, gruff human, yes. And he just kind of looks.
What is
Yeah,
it?
the lizard man. The lizard man looks over. He says, "What is your name, one that is carrying me?" And the big fighter just looks over. He says, "My name's just call me Fighter. It's fine."
No. You gotta get comfortable with the company group here. You know, to relieve stress, they say you can always pet a shoonie. Come on.
He looks down at you, and he looks back, and you see that both of his hands are carrying the lizard man.
Well, I don't rub my fur on people. I'm not a cat, so.
It's okay. Well, you guys are making fun of my name, so.
Name can be worse than my cock.
My name's
My
Ben.
cock.
My name's Ben. Ben Dover.
I don't get it. Why is that supposed to be funny? Geralt doesn't understand.
You and I. He looks at you, towards you, Mike. You and I are two of a kind.
Yes. Yes, we are.
So, Ben, how long have you been with the caravan? 2 weeks as well?
Were you asking this to?
Ben?
Oh, Ben. Sorry. I said so Ben. I thought you were mispronouncing the lizard man's name again. Anyways, you see Ben just look over. He says, "No, my name is Ben Dover. One word."
I'm gonna call you Ben for short.
I don't think we know each other like that.
Sure you do. I'm your best tracker Baltoe here. You've known me for the week now.
Sure. I've been working here. Well, I'm new to Angel Feather, but I used to work for one of the city lords. Well, one of the city lords, not in this tier, of course. I'm not that good to work for him, but no, I worked for a city lord. I was one of his muscle guards, but he sent me over to Mystere to, I think, protect his son, but I missed the group that they went through, so I had to wait.
Okay.
Have you seen a man that looks like he's got blonde hair and it's kind of an ass, but have you seen him?
Maybe if you have a piece of his clothing, I could save his hint for later.
I don't have any clothing. I don't
Or
really
anything that belongs to him.
carry stuff that's
Maybe
not mine.
if he's the son of the Lord, maybe you have something from the Lord that I can
I don't
assist you with.
I don't have much stuff. My stuff I left it in the luggage, man.
Oh, I kinda had a feeling he was gonna say that.
But yeah, no, I'm looking for my lord, but luckily, my lord is working for Angel Feather too, but I'm just here. I'm trying to get to South Camp to find him. That's it. Just trying to find him.
Seems like many people here in Angel Feather just want to get to South Camp.
And you just kind of see the captain kind of come over. Yup, that's why we have such low staying members. People get to South Camp, they find a better company, and they leave Angel Feather.
Not
We're just
because of how dangerous Borgbal is, right?
Well, they leave in one of two ways, my friend. Either they die in Borgbal, or they leave Angel Feather. People that stay are rare. Very rare. And you just kind of see the captain look forward as he continues along, no longer speaking. You see Ben just kind of look over towards all of you and say, "Yeah, if you guys see a lord, blonde hair, blue eyes, big old scar on his face right across the nose, tell him Ben's looking for him, alright?"
What was the name of the Lord?
His name's Glenn.
Okay.
Hi, Lord Glenn. Good man, but a little bit snobby. Kind of takes what's his, you know. He's a good guy. Hush! No more talking. My head is hurting from your voice. Go on. You just kind of see the lizard man just kind of lay on his shoulder. And you see Ben just continue walking at a semi-brisk pace. And as all of you just continue walking along, almost in silence, nothing seems to happen for a few hours. And as the sun above begins to set, you see the captain just kind of look over towards all of you and he says, I hope we make it before South Camp. But it looks like we have to camp in Borgbal. Well, it's a good thing you brought rations. And he kind of looks over towards Vils and he just kind of says, you can make a sanctuary, right? You can make you have a ritual or something you can do? And Vils just kind of looks over and he says, I think I do, yeah, it should be in my bag. Yeah, put me down. And Shirama just kind of stops, and Vils just kind of gets up, walking towards he walks towards Geralt. Can you put my bag down, please?
Okay, here you go.
He kind of goes over inside the bag and kind of looks inside and just kind of, no. And he kind of takes out bandages, a large pot. It looks to be a bunch of vials of what looks to be differing colored liquids. It looks at what looks to be another pile of bandages. It looks to be what looks to be almost, you look at something and you realize that, wait, is that? Yeah, he pulls out a safe. And then he also pulls out what looks to be a small, tiny ring. And he puts it on the side. And he also puts out what looks to be a sword. And also looks to be another mace. And he just kind of looks in there and says, well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but, I didn't bring my ritual supplies. I must have left it on the luggage. And you see the captain just kind of... Fine. Let's find a cave then. Or something. Let's find somewhere. A hut, or maybe something to find something. Everyone keep your eyes out, alright?
Okay.
All right.
And you guys
I'm gonna
continue.
use my skill then to help find us a
Okay.
place. Survey wildlife.
You look around. Give me a survival check.
Mhm.
19. Very good. You look around, and the biggest thing is you kind of look and see for a second. Oh! You see some footprints. Looks to be of a group of people, it seems. Just off to the side near one of the broken underbrush. You kind of look at it and you notice that it's footprints, and it looks to be a group of maybe like 5 to 6 people. And it is leading out into what looks to be a side path.
It's a cave or it's a path?
There's a path that leads out to the side, and there's footprints on there.
I tell the group that. I let them know.
As you tell the group that, you see the captain, his eyes light up, and he says, Perfect! Perfect! That means that we can group up with them, and they most likely have camp supplies and things like that, and where they're headed, well, he looks at you, Baltoe. Is where they're headed a good place to go?
Let me give it a good sniff real quick. Do I smell any danger or anything?
You can't smell danger,
I can
but
smell death. Come on, Mr.
you smell, and you just kind of smells like a very nice forest, very lush, very simple. You just kind of look over and just, yeah, It doesn't really smell like anything, actually. It just smells like a forest. You smell the.
I
You
haven't
smell.
really been off this trail, but more people does seem like more help would be good. What do you
Perfect.
guys think?
We could go.
I think we just go. That's fine.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Vils looks over at all of you and says, "Well, there's 10 of us, and there's probably 5 to 6 of them. If they're hostile, we can just take them. Easy."
All right.
And you see the captain just look at Vils for a second. He's like, "We're not fighting people that are allowed into Borgbal. They are much more skilled and dangerous than us. Only idiots come here without knowing anything." And the captain continues to
Yeah.
lead onto the path. And as you guys are continuing forward, the path begins to narrow. And the path begins to become muddy. And as you're going along this pathway, you begin to
I don't like this.
as the path begins to get muddier and muddier. The sounds of nature begin to quiet.
Should we turn back?
The captain looks
It's a little
over
muddy.
at you and he says, "Yeah, I think, well, the tracks, do they go on?" And Baltoe, you look down and he's like, "Obviously they do, because there's literally bunch of blueprints going past you forward into the seems to be muddier area." And he looks at
Yeah,
you and
the-
says, "Yeah,
Footprints do keep going, but do you want to pursue these footprints, or should we just stay on course?
I mean, well, if they continue on past the mud, most likely they lead somewhere good, right?"
I've never strayed off this path before.
"Me neither. But it can't be that bad, right? There's no... Well, obviously, there's first areas. I mean, we can't be that unlucky, right? No way. Impossible."
True. We can always track our way back too. Just as easy as how I found these footprints.
Provided, obviously, that doesn't happen, right?
Yeah.
1 in a million. Like those odds. Alright, men. We're gonna go ahead and follow these tracks. And hopefully we find something. And if anything, we'll just go back to the main path, alright? And everyone just kind of gives a little bit of a nod.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as you guys continue on this pathway,
I get scared and I use detect magic.
okay.
Sharama looks at me.
continue.
I look at Sharama like, "Fuck, man, I don't know where the fuck we're going right now."
Detect magic for me. You just...
I just know what
Whoa.
direction we're walking. That's it.
You don't feel any magic, girl.
I know
At
what
least-
direction we're walking though, right?
Yeah, you do. You do.
Okay.
You're walking completely westward. And as you guys continue walking forward and along, just step by step by step. Everyone is silent. The tension in the air filling again. And you guys begin like walking along. It's very reminiscent of the night you were attacked. As you guys continue to walk, Herald, your heart begins to beat faster.
Do I do a lore check or?
Faster. Yeah, sure. Your heart begins to beat faster and faster. But the strangest thing is that it's still daylight. This has never happened
Wait,
before.
Can I use? Or like, can I do whatchamacallit, detect magic too, or no, only one?
You can do it too if you want. It's fine. It's a cantrip.
Okay. So I'll use,
You just send out a pulse. And as you send out a pulse, you feel nothing magical. But
where's my lore?
your lore, I don't think you might have added it. It's fine. It's your highest. You can also just do your highest thing that you have. because
Okay.
it's the same bonus. As you just kind of feel
My
something.
lore isn't the same bonus.
Oh, it's not? I don't know. Anyways, 15. So as you kind of just feel something, it's not daytime. It's still daytime, but you're breaking out in cold sweat, and you feel your heart thumping in your chest. Geralt, you continue forward, pulsing with magic. As you pulse with magic, you feel something in your head, a pulling sensation. Something is calling you, but you're not quite sure. As if... Have you been here before? Wait, what's happening? And as that's happening, Baltoe, you're kind of walking, just staring at your own feet,
Sniffing the air a little bit.
sniffing the air, and you just notice Sharama stops. And Sharama stops in place. You turn back towards him, and he looks at you, and he looks forward, and he begins to growl. As he begins to growl, Mike, you feel something shift, as if something.
I
Has-
put my. Can I raise a hand or and
Yeah, of course.
say to ready? Like
Yeah. You raise a hand, ready, and with Mike, you feel something tug at you too, as if something on your feet is pulling you down, but you're still standing, still here. But you've felt this feeling before. I need you to roll me a shadow lore, the lore that you have. You just use your highest things, I don't think it's in there.
my cock.
What's up?
Can you roll me a shadow lore?
Roll your shadow plane.
Yeah, shadow plane lore? Yes.
Oh
You
my
just
god.
feel a tugging sensation, as if you were pulled into the shadow plane, but you weren't. You're still here, you still look around, you still see everybody. And as that's happening, both of your pulses of detect magic hit something solid, and then it disappears. As a fog begins to emerge from the trees and the ground. Oh, there's no view. Lovely. A fog begins to emerge from the trees and the ground. As you guys begin to see fog seemingly out of nowhere emerge. And Herald, your heart stops beating. Geralt, that tugging sensation, that sense of familiarity disappears. Drama looks back at you, Baltoe, seemingly as if that him growling just didn't happen. Mike, that tugging sensation on your feet disappears. And the rest of the group, you're not quite sure. You look at them, they didn't seem to have noticed much. As you see the captain just kind of snarl and say, "Damn fog. Well, we gotta keep moving." As all of you continue walking.
I don't like this place.
Silence is palpable. You hear the sounds of things shifting. The sounds of your own feet across the mud. It never gets deeper until it does. As you step, the leader of the group steps, the captain, you see him just as one of his feet just go deeper into the water. Pulls it back up and you just see a bunch of mud on his boot. And he looks over at all of you and he says, "Tracks end here. We've got to go back. I think this was a bad idea, or rather, I think this may have been something. A trap, maybe." He looks back at all of you. You see the rest of the group. You see Sen a bit apprehensive. You see the fighter. You see Ben looking a little bit scared. You see the other fighter just kind of picking up his axe and just getting ready for battle. You see Vils looks to be taking out his staff, his mace, and he just kind of looks around. He's just kind of says, "Well, let me just do a rudimentary thing real quick." As Vils just kind of does. He also casts detect magic. And he just kind of looks over and just kind of says, "No magic things. That's good." And he smells, and he just kind of, "Oh shit. That's not good.
What's happened?
Don't you smell that, Shuni, Baltoe?"
Take a whiff of the air.
Smells of rot,
Oh.
of decay, of undead.
Not zombies.
And as you begin to looking around, the fog begins almost to part as you realize you've walked into a swamp. And you just see you see Ben just kind of put Sen on the ground and just pick up his weapon, while you see Sen just kind of struggle to get onto a leg and a knee and get up, and he takes out his staff. And you just kind of realize that all of you are on a small patch of moss. Firm, but soft. As all of you look around, you see that there are islands near you, and there are still waters under you. As you look, and you watch, you see a hand slowly emerge out in the middle of the swamp. You see a creature pull itself out, as if crawling out from the depths of hell itself. And as you see that creature, you see more hands begin to rise, and rise, and rise. And as you see all these hands rise, your attention taken for just a second, you hear a scream, a yell, a shout. You hear someone yelling out for help as you turn away from the hands all emerging from the swamp, as you see Sen being grabbed by something, being pulled into the swamp.
No.
A hand on his leg
Oh,
as he's
no.
being pulled down deeper into the moss. As he's being pulled down, what does everybody do?
I try to help him. I try to grab his hand.
I
Do we
cast
see it?
tether.
You cast Tether as you grab, how far? 30 feet. You cast Tether, poof, and you tether Sen to yourself. As you tether Sen to yourself, the hand stops and tries to pull him downwards. As he tries
Someone
to,
give me a hand. Help.
it keeps trying to pull him down.
Help me pull Sen back over.
You sanctuary.
You use Tanglefoot as you throw Tanglefoot, and you just woof, 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 as a bunch of, looks to be a vine, pulls onto Sen. You try to pull him forward along with Baltoe, and use Sanctuary on Sen to make sure he doesn't get pulled. Like, no, please. And as that's happening, you just see
Sanctuary?
you see more hands begin to pull out of the swamp as a couple of you pull back from the edge of the moss, as the hands begin to pull at you and pull at you. And as they begin to pull at you, you notice that Sen, more hands begin to pull at his legs, as the one hand that was pulling at him seems to extend grotesquely. As the forearm stretches and breaks, you hear a cracking sound. As the hand grabs further onto his thigh, and more hands begin to grab onto his leg. As he gets pulled down, as you guys are pulling him against him, you just kind of see that the fighters you see Ben looking over in horror as he backs over. You see a fighter, the other one, look over, and he sees that Geralt is pulling, and he runs over to you, Geralt, not going towards where Sen is, and he pulls along that tanglefoot vine, the tanglefoot along with you, as he begins to pull, almost as a pull of tug of war. And the captain, looking over at all the hands, the captain comes over towards you, Geralt, and he says, "Will this hold?"
I think so.
He grabs it and he pulls along too, and you just kind of see everyone pulling on Geralt's tanglefoot, and you see Shirama trying to pull at your tether as well. I believe the tether is it chains, vines? What is it?
For me, it's chains. Yeah.
It's chains. You have chains on Sen as you're pulling his away as well. And as you're kind of grabbing and pulling, you just, all of you begin to pull, the 9 of you pulling as best as you can as Sen is being pulled one way and the other. And you just see him just yell, and he just starts screaming, "Stop! Stop! Stop!" And he just yells. You're not quite sure if he's yelling at you to stop or yelling the things to stop. But as you begin to pull and pull, you notice that his scales begin to split as the chest wound splits open as Sen splits in half. As the top half of Sen falls to the ground lifeless as the legs get pulled down to the swamp, as the many, many hands begin to get pulled over, as you begin to see Sen is dead.
Maybe we should have just let go.
As you see this happening in horror, you see the creatures getting pulled out as you look over, and you begin to see that the creatures begin to emerge fully. Some of them pale and rotted. The other ones seemingly as their flesh is fresh, but still rotting, and you see large brutes out in the sky as you begin to look, not in the sky, sorry, out on some of the islands. Large creatures begin to pull themselves out of the ground as you see all of these undead reveal themselves. And as you look and you see, you notice that they begin to turn their vision onto all of you. As you look and you see out into the fog, there are many, many things looking.
Oh my god, we gotta run.
So, I'm not gonna have you roll initiative because we're gonna end the session here. But
Okay.
the rules for this map: to escape, you must reach a red square.
Oh my
Where's the
god.
red square?
On the edges of the map, you must reach a red square.
Oh.
Oh boy.
And that's the only way to escape. You don't have to roll a stealth to escape. You just have to reach a red square.
Hey, Herald.
Just know, the swamp is difficult terrain, and it is half movement in the swamp. The moss is fine, but the swamp is difficult terrain. This also means that the undead are also, by the way, in difficult terrain. I'm just going to zoom out for the recording.
Hey,
So all the
Herald,
red squares.
What's up?
How come you didn't mention you had Sanctuary when we were looking for a person that had Sanctuary? Fuck.
Oh, did you guys ask?
No, he was looking for someone that can do like a ritual, not that sanctuary,
Oh, okay.
like a ritual.
Yeah, it's not a
But-
ritual. This is just like a shield.
As you see the body of Sen, the half at least, the front half, and where you're not sure whether the rest of his feet went. You
Oh,
see all of these things out in the water.
No,
So-
not said.
Let us return to the landing page.
fine.
Alright, same
back.
time next Friday, guys.
Tune in next Friday.
Yep,
What happened?
yep.
Oh man.
There's the landing page, so yeah. It is
Moonbeam.